All right, y'all. Here we go. Our first match of the day. It's going to be the Bottler Did It up against I Love E-Girls. Definitely got some interesting names out here today. E-Girls, we've had E-Girls enter a couple times before, I think. So not too new over here on E-Girls' side. I think we actually had them on stream before. The Bottler Did It. This may be my first time seeing this soul. Definitely a character I thought I would see a lot more beginners play. But as of late, haven't been seeing too many souls outside of the notable ones. Definitely an intuitive character. Got a little bit of love on this last patch. Looking pretty good right here. Getting that first round. E-Girls playing that Unika. Definitely a character that we're still figuring out. That game plan, though, fairly easy to execute. Very powerful. And then does have that finesse. Unfortunately, couldn't get that shot after, but it's an American reset. We're going to get you with that DP Ender. Definitely love seeing DP Enders on a lot of these characters' combos as of late. Like when Kai started doing Vapor Thrust combos, definitely love seeing that. And then also routing HVV to get the early wall splat. Wow, the Wake Up Buster. Nah. I don't know how I feel about that Wake Up Buster, but it hit. E-Girls feeling pretty good about that one. We're just trying to get a straight hit here. It's going to be that 6S. E-Girls ready with the burst. And post-burst, man, you got to respect that Unika Fireball. If you're not, you're going to take that first one for free every time. Good stuff. I'm finally catching up on the chat a little bit over here. Seeing what you were saying about my co-commentator. Good revolver in. Unfortunately, couldn't get a combo after. We only need one more hit. It's going to be E-Girls getting it in the scramble there at the very end. Guys, that went down to that last interaction, right? Bottler, unfortunately, couldn't get that last hit. One last big combo in the end. I don't know, soul meter. Okay, yeah, definitely at that point, yeah. You could get one more hit, build up that 50 tension, get that red RC. Unfortunately, you couldn't get it this time. It's going to be E-Girls getting it to start us off. Guys, I'm going to keep it a million. Before that match started, my wife was like whispering at me. She's like, Cheek, I made you coffee. I had to mute the mic there for a second. Big shout outs, Jeek wife. Big shout outs. E-Girls got these knockdowns to start us off. Getting you with that meaty 2S. Bottler saying, nope, we're staying on this side of the screen. I'm going to burst to make sure it happens. Good jabs. Both these, yo, I love that. It's like E-Girls showed, or rather Bottler showed E-Girls the 5P. Said, hey, you have this normal too. You have it too, friend. Good stuff. E-Girls still comes back here hella like 40% of the time. Not today, though. With all that tension, you get one straight hit. I could see the vision. 5Hing on that round start, but Bottler showing you that, yeah, if you press into that 5H and get counter hit, yeah, it sucks. But just whiff punishing is very powerful against this character. Bottler getting a back throw in that wake up. That DP feels like when you get hit by that thing, man, you feel so bad. But they don't get much Oki after. They don't get nothing after. They can't RC it. Take that damage. Trying to fight back there. E-Girls slamming that slash normal. Bottler with the wake up tech. But E-Girls already committed to that down back. Didn't put themselves in range to get teched or thrown there. Just got the whiff punish instead. Yo, these fireballs are impressive, man. And I understand what Bottler's going for there. Just trying to do a wake-up micro-dash block. Like, can I get a little bit of distance? But yeah, once you get hit by the first red one, you gotta block again before you can get the dash block. I respect it, though. E-Girls getting counter hit there, slamming that slash normal as an anti-air. But no, Bottler got a counter hit and then had the super after. Still so winnable for both players here, despite the hard knockdown. E-Girls with the meter is going to be able to PRC. The overhead connects. We only need one more. I'd like that DP from Bottler. Oh, no! Unfortunately, no! Oh, you saw what Bottler tried to do. The micro dash 5K link. Oh, what a heads-up conversion, Bottler. I swear I saw it, homie. That was a really good attempt right there. Oh, man. Unfortunate. E-Girls. Well, I mean, okay, I don't mean to sound biased. But I do love that attempt right there from Bottler to try to finish off that round with that Gunflame connection. And the Micro Dash 5K, I mean, that was it. That was going to be the way to do it. So maybe it was too far. Maybe it could have been faster. I'm not sure. Still awesome. E-Girls is the one moving on, though. Moving on to this last game, that is. We got 50 tension. But right now, E-Girls definitely using that momentum. That was a very long last game. So just feeling a little more confident right here. You saw E-Girls on the minus frames pressing the DP. Right there doing the wake up super. Feeling, you know, these are confident decisions. Going for the overhead without tension. Okay, to be fair, you got it on the hit. Good gunshots here. E-Girls using that dash cancel to get the run-up throw. I don't know my Unika buttons yet, so I don't know when buttons are misinputs or if you actually decide not to do the overdrive. But you have it for this instance. You got the Mega Death Buster. You got the kill. 3-0 E-Girls. Good stuff. Bottler very strong there. Gonna have trouble with them on the loser side. We got a little bit of a familial dispute. It's going to be Smartdumdum up against Adachi Swag. Adachi Swag's name on Discord is a catchy swag. At least that's their username. And then the name that they had in the Discord was DEVOIDSCRIMP. So had a little bit of trouble getting this match orchestrated. But we got here. Smartdumdum playing that Elphelt said, hey, Jeek didn't put in his rules that this skin color was banned, so I'm going to stay on it. The PlayStation Ultimate color. I guess it's official to ban that color, but I don't care. I don't give a shit, man. Good combo right here from Adachi. Simple stuff. Using that Calvados to end the round. PlayStation color is banned. On in offline events, yeah. Which is funny, Cheesecake. I actually should have brought that up. Or rather, I'm surprised I've never brought that up commentating over you before. Because I know you love that color. But yeah, we I think that's the AWT rules, is that it's banned. And people are trying to get the color 16 banned also. In theory, you can ask. Like, you can ask your opponent, like, hey man, you mind changing your color? And like, worst they say is no. In which case you get a TO. And then you say, I can't play my set until my opponent changes their color. And then they will. Shout out to the one Lord Knight story. I'm probably mistelling it crazy. Looking at you, White Zatos on the snow map. Why is it banned? I think because it's just difficult to look at. The PlayStation color. Well, I mean, it's something where, like, it doesn't really bother me that much. But in theory, it's a little distracting, right? Wait, does no one know this? Yeah, this color's banned and offline. And it's because it's just distracting to look at. Like, look, you're glowing and shit all over your body. I mean, I don't know. I personally don't mind. But I'm also a scruff. You know what I mean? Like I don't pay my bills on my tournament winnings, right? So I don't give a fuck. You can use whatever color you want. I feel bad. I've been talking about the colors this whole time. A whole game has passed by now. Smartdumdum, Adachi Swag. Smartdumdum is going to try to take this first round, and it's going to be on that 6H. Yeah, I personally don't mind it very much. Of course, Adachi Swag doesn't mind so much that we're on the default color. I mean, to be fair, a lot of characters in this game, I don't think there's a character with a bad default. It's kind of a rare thing. I don't know if you guys ever feel that way. A character's got a bad default, but got a good alt skin. Oh, the 5H takes it right there at the very end. That wasn't chip damage. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm sorry. It's not the 5H. That was the H ender of the Rekka. So, yeah, so that was chip damage on that special move. Yeah, the cooking pan weapons are banned. Ganion, I thought, now this may just be me, like, spreading rumors, but I thought that the kitchen pan weapons were banned because it was easier to hit confirm with them. Oh, Cheesecake literally said it. Okay, dude, I feel like a god. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's because you could, Cheesecake, couldn't you tell the difference between, because the block sound in Grand Blue is, like, I think is universal. And I don't know if the hit sound is universal, but the frying pan sounds fucking very specific. It makes us, yeah, it makes a frying pan sound every hit. Exactly. So you had that one really good Japanese guy who wears gloves, and I think he used to be a Jita main. Who was like the Grand Blue Japanese player? The dude with the gloves. You know what I'm talking about. Played Jita forever. He plays the tall demon lady now. Anyways, he got that weapon ban. Toro. There you go. He got. I think he got that ban. My man was on that shit. Adachi gonna get on that OTG close slash. Did you see that? That was a weird one, guys. You saw that we tried to actually go for the 2H after the red RC, but then it didn't connect. But then still was plus enough despite the RC to get the close slash OTG. Look at this. Nice. Okay, Dachi's going to get that game too, guys. Gamera played Jita, though. Oh, I'm probably talking about Gamera. For some reason, that sounds more familiar. I want to say that Gamera played Jita when Rising started, but then he had like... Dude, this is like your little brother trying to tell you like what he thinks he knows about your shit, bro. Didn't Gamera like start Rising trying to play Jita still, but didn't really do so hot? But since the tall demon lady has come out and Beatrix, he's been like really good. Like Beatrix came out and he started slamming buttons, and he also plays the tall Borussia. I just remembered it. He played her till Jita got his 2.5, I think. For Susia. Whatever. I was close enough. Just give that one to me. Alright, guys. I gotta add your next players. Believe it or not, I'm actually running a stream. Let's get these next ones added. It's gonna be Seiko and Trailblazer. Soundblazer. Jesus Christ. Adachi with that Mornabato. Couldn't close it out. No, Adachi. But the Wire C gives you another chance, and you're going to get on that follow-up. The whiff far slash and the 5H. Adachi takes it. Smartdumdum's going to have to go down that loser side. Adachi swag. DEVOIDSCRIMP. Going to stay on that winner side. We have Seiko up against Soundblazer. Seiko with the Slayer fan tag. I want to say, Seiko, didn't you play Gold Lewis at some point? Sorry if I'm making that up. And you're right or wrong, I'm bringing up the past. We're living in the present. We're doing that tentacle super. We still had a chance to block despite that step dash. Soundblazer still gets that hit afterwards. Gonna cash out. You already had the tension. Gonna ensure you get this round. Strong stuff right there. Hop kick comes out. Oh, the second one connects. That one is only a mid. But if you're not blocking, you're gonna have a bad time. Soundblazer gets this install. And we had that tension after. I like to uninstall, reinstall. That's a very peculiar routing. You don't have to do that very often. On some other character, Seiko unfortunately didn't get the hold up on the charge dust hitting. Sound gets some space back, gets some straight hits, and we're going to close it out. Soundblazer getting game one. Now, this is a hell of a matchup, man. These are two gorillas, bro. We're going to be slamming buttons. I think, Seiko, if we can get one straight hit, just get Soundblazer in a defensive situation where we actually gotta block. We gotta wake up. We gotta block. Oh, right there. Okay, actually, unironically worked really well right there, right? The 2S whiffing a little too meaty, so Soundblazer was blocking out and then got that 4-framer afterwards. Yeah, you got to be quick about executing those ABBA routes. Because that's her strength, man. If you can get one of those straight hits, convert off of 5K. Tentacle Super comes out. It's going to be the same side. That's a tricky one, man. That ABBA runs up on you so quick, gets that dash back. It's strong. Very confident round starts here from Sound. Counter hit comes out. Sound trying to get that far slash after. A little bit closer, you try to get that close slash, but... Oh, unfortunate stuff. Seiko maybe going for a Wild Assault input there. Got the Flex Shield. Maybe we're trying to air throw? Were we trying to air throw? Because it wasn't air to Flex Shield. I think we need to start hitting buttons back, man. We need to find out what we can start trading with. I think trade hits against ABBA are actually like... What am I trying to say? They're like worth going for. I think it's dependent. Yeah, just send one. Just send one. I think a trade hit would be really in your favor because now they're knocked down. They're losing their install. Like, you're both knocked down, right? You don't get the follow-up after, but... We're going to try the Go Lewis. Definitely some potential here. Trying to check with that 2P after. I think that's one of the fastest normals you're going to have to try to fight back with. First comes out. Sound has it here in the corner. Danzai is crazy. Nice. That JD is still a house, man. Seiko does have some super here. Also maybe a PRC to keep one of those behemoths safe, but no, we're going to try to get it on Soundblazer going for another button. We were able to block. Using our red RC to keep the combo going. Unfortunate drop, but Seiko now has a chance to spend that tension. Just a straight hit, and the red RC is all we need. But Sound's got you sent through. Going for this install routing to get as much of that meter back as possible. Seiko does have the tension here. Whoa, we actually got past the hitbox of the BT. That's how fast we were. PRC to be able to block through. Sound still navigating over the drone and getting the follow-up hit. That was some awesome platforming there at the very end. Soundblazer is going to take this round and this set. We'll have to see more of Seiko down there on that loser side, but Soundblazer is going to try to move on this ABBA. All right, y'all. We got UberCheesecake versus DekuNut. Man, this game is fire, dog. Good JH right there. All right, guys. I'm going to set the stage. Cheesecake. We got a couple players like this where like they're going to graduate any tournament now. Cheesecake's one of them, bro. Not trying to jinx my homie, just trying to set the stage. DekuNut, very consistent top 8er. Needs to get past that 5th place spot. I think DekuNut has top 4s under their belt, but we got to get past that spot. We already had the consistency to show that we're on that latter half of players, but we need that, what is it, the tournament burn, the, you know, like that last bit of strategy, something to get to that grand final spot. Because Cheesecake also very consistently getting up in those top 4 spots, getting to those grand final spots, man. So these are very strong players. Unfortunately, they're seeing each other very early here. The way the seeding is done here is pretty informal. That's a part of the process of getting people just familiar with the tournament experience. But in hindsight, these players should have been put farther away because it's... Fortunately, one of them's going to have to go down to losers at this point, which doesn't knock you out of the tournament, of course, but doesn't help you. Cheesecake has the burst advantage. I'm going to spend it early there. Just want to give Deku any chance. Deku actually likes that burst, though, right? Because you get to keep all your stamina, and it's not like Cheesecake gets much as Anji off of the burst situation, so... Cheesecake was able to get that next follow-up. Deku's still keeping that stamina. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use it yet. The nice JH to start things off. Cheesecake spends resources first to just get back to get another hit. Unfortunately, didn't build up the 50 on that Nagia hit, but you got the 50 on the follow-up. You saw the red RC. You were able to finish off the round. Okay. Good stuff. Good play. Good play from both players right there. And I'm not surprised either. This is going to be a high-level game. I'm going to get the follow with that far slash after. Maybe that works on counter hit Nagi, huh? I'm not actually sure. Like, you're getting mixed up by these Rekka sequences. You got to be comfortable playing that RPS if you want to try to call out pin. And if you don't call out pin, are you ready for the fuzzy after? Whoa! That connected in theory. But Deku already FD'd out Cheesecake and the spacing was in our favor. Still looks like it may be a Cheesecake round on that far slash punish on the DP. Was ready to convert after as well, even if that one didn't kill. So we're ready with the routes. The clash cancel benefits Deku there by a mile. That fish connects. Oh, my fish. It's, you know, it's -3. Fuck. Whatever the beam is. Oh, nice counter hit. Deku was ready to convert off it for a second there, but didn't have the stamina to keep going. Ended up being okay, though. We got the follow-up hit. Oh, was that a 5P I saw right there? Maybe a whiff? I think we didn't have the stamina again. That's so unfortunate. Deku just unfortunately not having the stamina here, and then we have to spend that burst. It would have been really good to win this round with the burst also. It's not the end of the world or nothing, but definitely would have been nice to go into this last round with full resources. But UberCheesecake actually has that burst advantage. And depending on how the round goes, you don't even get to see the meter differential, but these are good players, bro. So I expect that kind of stuff has more of an influence than normal. Trying to get a straight hit with that 2H. Cheesecake couldn't get it. Ah, Deku pressing into that parry. So Cheesecake gets a second to play with that Nagia, but Deku was already holding up. Deku doing a lot of jump back, dash back. You see that we're giving Cheesecake respect there, possibly trying to go for a whiff after or something. A whiff punish, that is. We got 50 more tension here for another RTL. Confirm it's going to be the red RC on the hoof stomp. Deku, in a very long game, still able to take out Cheesecake here. Gave us one more chance to guess on the strike throw, and DekuNut gets this game on the board. I'm jeekling my jungler. That's crazy. I'll pin that one. Hey, you got me. Timberly, you got me. I'll pin that one. You got me. All right, guys. We're going to the game 3. Hopefully this bracket is fun and engaging for all. I'm actually having fun watching this one. I mean, okay, you know what I meant. I have fun watching them all. I have fun watching all you little chitlins. I say that, but some of y'all beat my ass, bro. Bro, I got the matchmaking role in my Discord, and I'm like, guys, let's play sometimes. Bro, y'all be fucking me up out there, man. I thought I was gonna be able to just bully all the little kids at recess. No, y'all fucking me up over there, bro. Here we go. Give me that 5K 6H. Deku has tension here. And it's going to be on that Hoof Stomp Red RC. It was going to be. Instead, we got it on the Throw Red RC. Cheesecake feeling good about this round, spending that burst. Deku does have YRC to push us back. And at this point, specials on... you may be able to take one special move without FDing to avoid that chip damage. So even if DP came out, we'd probably be fine. The Ko connects. Deku's going to get their burst. Oh, man, dude. That could have been a crazy round because if that went a little bit longer, I could see Deku bursting there. So Deku probably actually saved by the bell, so to speak, just losing the round, but at least getting to keep your burst because I know my man would have bursted there. But we're going to send Cheesecake through, clapping back in this round. That one, dude, that round went down to the wire. It felt like Deku got so much tension here. It's gonna be Hoof Stomp Red RC. There it is. There it is, guys. But the deflect shield, I like that choice in general from Cheesecake. But this time it paid off for Deku. Yeah, we did have the stamina to get the follow-up after. So Cheesecake, again, feeling comfortable about this round with the hero burst. I already forgot that first round was also a hero burst. That's actually crazy. That's crazy. Cheesecake getting beat up in that first one. No way I got another first-time chat already talking about the jungler, bro. No way you guys are talking about this shit. Here we go. Deku. Got this throw. Red RC. Oh my god, no, they were too high up. So, okay. All good. Whoa. Okay, guys. These are really cool games. These are very cool games. Deku, I can just tell Deku wants to win this shit, bro. And I think it's because I can see these little things, man. I can see the Hoof Stomp Red RC. You got the 50 tension. It's just Hoof Stomp Red RC. You got the backdash JH as well. That was a really good Deku. That was a very awesome anti-air right there. All right, here we go. I've been giving Deku the glaze. I got to talk about my man Cheesecake out here. The Hoof Stomp comes out. Didn't get the link after. Deku likes that on-hit throw, man. Cheesecake about to get the tension here. Whoa, the block on the YRC. Good stuff. Cheesecake uses that red to convert after, trying to take you down to the wall. Using that like a raging strike, trying to line it up, trying to say, I'm going to ensure this person gets to the corner of the screen. But Deku fights out, gets themselves on set point. Man, Cheesecake definitely running it this round. Did we press into that RTL? It looked, no, we blocked it, but we got clipped by that second hit. Guys, if you get hit by RTL the first hit, or rather, if you block the first hit of RTL, you should just be able to close slash. So work on that. Check out that timing. I think you can just close slash after blocking that first hit. Cheesecake despite that, still able to take that round. It's still set point for Deku, but look at this. Deku having the burst going into this one, so actually in a pretty good spot. Has that full stamina as well. Cheesecake trying to fish for some of these Rekka follow-ups, but Deku with some good defense. Just blocking it out and then trying to take our turn back after. The air hit of Ckooee. Cheesecake is going to jail you down and catch you backdashing. The butterfly connects. Deku giving a lot of respect here. Doesn't spend that burst quite yet, but weaves it out. It's going to be that far slash counter hit. Cheesecake using an early red RC to get Deku over here to the corner, and Deku wasn't blocking. Woke up, pressed the button. Cheesecake caught you with the close slash. We're going to game 5. Cheesecake, I wonder if you could kill there. So you did count. That was counter hit far slash. Can you kill with counter hit far slash from right there? It's got to be some Rekka shenanigans. You can do the corner carry and then get like a sneaky little fan super in or something. Not trying to backseat, homie. The counter hit. Deku goes for the burst. Good punish. Yeah, I mean, that counter hit far slash comes out quite a bit, right? So, Cheesecake, I wonder what the counter hit far slash route is there. Red RC comes out. Deku's got that 50 meter. Got a 100 meter, rather. Going to line up for the wall break and then get it with that time barrel. YRC's going to push you back to get a second to run all the way over. Cheesecake trying to go for that throw. To be fair, probably would have connected, but Deku was still spaced out, still far away. The flex shield to buy yourself some distance. But Deku's going to take that round, scooping you down with that anti-air close slash, putting themselves on set point again. Spinning through, does get the turn still because Deku checked it with that 2P. The fish comes out and gets us the punish, counter hitting with the far slash. Deku holding on to this burst, man. Doesn't want to throw it away, so to speak. So Cheesecake gets a lot of damage here and gets that positive bonus, but Deku could possibly end up winning this round still. Or we got the burst for the Wild Assault combo. Good stuff, so we actually saved it defensively, but then had it for the offense afterwards to try to secure the round. But Cheesecake getting that follow-up hit. About to get their own burst back as well. Has tension, spends it on that YRC, but the second follow-up of that DP connects. The blocks out here, man. YRC's going like crazy out here. Call it that brave counter. The throw gets whiffed. Cheesecake with the backdash gets the follow-up, and we're going to the last round. But Deku does have that burst advantage. We only did spend, I think, a Wild Assault there at the very end and then rebuilt up that meter, so we're back up to full. Cheesecake is about to get their Wild Assault there. The possible deflect shield, we saw them use that earlier. Deku's got the tension, spending all that stamina. Probably wanted to keep Cheesecake on that other side of the wall, but we still got the follow-up at least. Catching your backdash with that 6K. That's another whiff throw that we didn't get that micro dash first, but I love that reaction. We saw that Cheesecake went for the hop, and Deku was ready with the tech. PRC to try to keep that jump in mysterious, but Deku still fighting back out. Had the stamina. Yeah, Cheesecake doesn't even want to guess with the stamina. Just use the burst to get some distance off, but that means Deku still has that stamina for a follow-up into a counter. Here we go. We got a straight hit. It's the 2S counter hit. We're taking to the side of the screen. Tyrant Barrel comes out, and Deku closes out that set. But, man, that was an awesome one down to the wire. Big shout-outs to both those players. We're still trying to qualify for top 8 of the GearGuilty Academy, as doing so gets you into our Clash Reunion, our intermediate invitational, on October 4th. Both of these players trying to qualify for top 8 already have their top 8 invites. I believe both SqUish and Scary Larry. Scary Larry getting to 2nd place last Academy, trying to get that graduation. SqUish getting very far before as well here on the Jacko. I think also has played in the Clash Reunion previously. So these are strong players, man. And they're trying to get on that winner side of top 8. I've got to say, for as, like, unapproachable to the game as a first character Abba is, she's got to be, like, one of the most popular beginner characters of all time. Like, that's got to be such a shoot yourself in the foot decision to learn Guilty Gear playing Abba, but oh my god, so many people do it. And to be fair, if that's going to get you to play, that's what you should do. Because she's badass, bro. Look at her. Scary's got that tentacle super from downtown, gets the run up after that. Donzai puts up a big wall in front to try to deal with those bots or deal with SqUish trying to press a 5H or a 2D. Nice counter hit right there for SqUish. Only needs one more hit against Larry. At this point, it's going to be the bots, and just the mental stack of that enough is enough room for SqUish to get in with that tap dust. Good. I mean, awesome stuff here from Scary Larry, right? Using those command movement special moves to get forward close up to SqUish to get throws in the first place to set this off. I like that back throw from SqUish saying, no, you can't just run pressure for free. You got to make it clean. And if I can back throw you, that means it's not clean enough. Gets that follow-up hit. Couldn't, unfortunately, go into the Elysian driver, but it looks like on the minus frames, we are going into it, and Larry did press. That may have been a throw animation I think I saw. So hard knockdown. SqUish has tension to try to get one more hit, respecting Larry's burst on wake up there with that jump back JD. And actually, guys, saw it on the red RC. You saw that Larry's red RC, the red RC went right through him, so you knew that they bursted SqUish. Unfortunately, didn't recognize that. And Larry got some chance to breathe. Now, it's not looking crazy good for Larry, of course, especially because SqUish gets that round right after with the off-the-rim basketball dunk into the 2D follow-up. Hell of a way to clean out that round from SqUish. Look at it. Dude, look at this. Off the wall and then catch him with the 2D. Bam! That was actually violent. Oh, my God. SqUish. We got to ban that shit. SqUish. SqUish, we got to ban that shit. SqUish, that shit is banned. We got to ban that shit. All right. Down to the wire there for both our players, right? Larry gets one good combo, wins that game. 2D gets that pickup. Larry giving a lot of respect here to SqUish, not spending that burst, but man, now you're in a weird spot. Do you spend it now? You could use it, of course, offensively. That Abba Blue Wild Assault isn't trolling. Gets thrown on that one. SqUish already showing you that we're willing to press that back throw. So Larry's going to have to clean up those meaties. Has a second. Oh, no. Unfortunately, I didn't see the 6P startup. All good. Only need a little bit of HP to chew through, so Larry is still going to go down there. I do like that attempt, trying to get that super set up. Very confident 5Ds here from SqUish. I don't know what it is about Abba, man, but that's a character where I'm respecting them at all points of the game. I could be double perfecting them, but I know if they just get up once, they're gonna kill my ass. You know what I mean? Like, I could be running my Oki, getting the hard knockdown, but if it's Abba on the screen, I'm scared of her. I mean, look at that, dude. Holy moly, Larry getting the perfect there with that super routing. Oh, unfortunately landing, yeah, not having a lot of air dash distance, right? So, like, even trying to air dash away from the bots is a nightmare task, right? Because you're just landing right in the middle of all of them trying to air dash over one. They have a pretty big attack range. So SqUish just fighting through. I mean, honestly, SqUish doing a little bit of the work for Larry. I think that's one of the issues with characters that want to run their offense point blank, is that Abba can get away with some of these quick normals and stuff to fight out, get that install, and all of a sudden you're on the back foot when you were just trying to play the game. I love that 6 PRC there from SqUish to get a perfect to close it out. And dude, you know what's awesome about that is that SqUish reacted because it was the PRC. SqUish got the 6P, realized it hit, had the moment to say, oh my god, if I RC, I win the game, and did it. That's awesome shit. Dude, this game is so sick, bro. And I still have coffee. I didn't realize I still had coffee in front of me. Oh my god, today is awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the GearGuilty number 3 What the hell's at 23? Sorry about that. All right, SqUish trying to get a hit in here. Already has 2 games up. By the way, Larry, if you watch this VOD back, do you see how your name says Wanted, Rush, and then Scary Larry 1? You don't have to put that last line in the acronym tags on Start.gg's website. So you go to Start.gg's website, and where the acronym tags are, you put Wanted, the line, Rush. That's it. Don't put another line, because people's tournament stream helpers will automatically put a line there, in which case you have 2 lines, like you do right now. And I could have just fixed it and not said anything. But hey, man, I got a microphone in front of me, so I will fix it. And there it goes. Anyways, Door Super comes out, and it does connect. SqUish was way too close to the wall there to get risky with the Door Super. That's the thing, man. There are some very unique answers to Door Super. Like, some characters can be fast enough to actually get through it. Some characters can DP through, clash cancel, or rather DP with DP and then still get a follow-up after. What's my point? Is that if you're too close to the wall, though, I don't know, it's kind of a big risk. I'm talking about a situation that was so long ago. Larry able to get that cross-up, man. That cross-up hits everybody, by the way. When it comes to Start GG, too. The biggest thing about Start GG, y'all, if you have, well, there's a few things. If you have preferred pronouns, put them on Start GG, and make your Start GG name, whatever it is, the same as your Discord name. That's actually like, this little bit of time running tournaments, I've shaved an entire year off my life from the cortisol expended trying to make people's names match the Start GG in Discord. So I'm not going to say any names, but if the shoe fits, help me out now. Help me out. Change your name. Both players spending their burst. The bot's beating us up from downtown. SqUish is trying to get out of here on that winner side of top 8. But they're still going to have to get through Scary Larry here. He wants it to get up to that winner side, or rather get up to that grand final side to get a run back. Keeping you back with the bots. Good just blocks there from Scary Larry. Gets a second to spend that burst. And honestly, burst into the door. Not a bad choice because gets that follow-up. Unfortunately, has to uninstall, but it wasn't the force, so at least we get some of that meter back. But SqUish gets that second to play. Only needs one more hit to take it. At this point, the bot's chip will do it. And that's what it's going to be. SqUish going to move on that winner side. But Scary Larry, again, getting up to that grand final spot before. Wouldn't be surprised if they could do it again. We got 2 awesome characters about to come up trying to qualify for this winner side top 8 of the Ckooee Academy number 23. We got Sphete. That's not how you say their name, by the way, right? Sphete? Like Pete, but Sphete? Is that how you say it? Sphete. Up against Nefirim. That's the Bato City tag, am I right, guys? Nefirim going to be playing this Nagoriyuki. 2 awesome characters. I'm going to keep it a buck. We don't get to see a lot of in these beginner brackets. We got a couple notable players on those beginner bracket Faust. Some previous graduates as well. We have a Nago graduate. Graduated from our first Clash reunion. Aqua Shot, I believe it was. Nefirim. Very strong Nago trying to get something started here. Was about the blood pop as well. Sphete, are you looking? No! Sphete was not a knower. Sphete was not knowing of that situation. Was not knowing. Does not know. And it's going to be the clone to get that hit after Sphete was just unknowing of it. Absolutely unknowing. But we've been there. Nice JD right there. Very vertical character, this Nago. So being able to get even more verticality on that JD after like a super jump or something is pretty good. Keeping yourself safe with that PRC 5P. Nefirim didn't get the punish after. And the 6H connects. Trying to get a straight hit on that Beyblade. Sphete spending that burst. And honestly, a good time to spend it, right? Because, look, Nefirim, pretty high blood. On top of the fact you had the Afro on top, right? You spend burst. You get that Scarecrow after, but you got to look at the burst advantage. Nefirim may have an early burst here, possibly. No, they're holding on to it quite a long amount of time here. That White Waddle Saw can still be pretty good to get in on Faust if he's doing a lot of far slash and such. So maybe Nefirim using it for an offensive choice. Of course, uses it defensively right there. But it's going to be that Scarecrow PRC to get the counter hit, close slash hit after. Nefirim still alive here, but not too long. The overhead connects. Sphete taking this first game. My man's name is Sphete, bro. I should ask him in the Discord. Is it pronounced like SPH? Guys, I just sneezed something fierce everywhere, bro. Oh my god, guys. I just sneezed everywhere, bro. Holy shit, I just sneezed everywhere. Guys, can someone find out how to say Sphete's name? We're going on to game 2. I legit need to go blow my nose. That one was crazy. Good hits right here. Red RC to keep it going. Unfortunately, didn't get the follow with the 6H, but Sphete not knowing of the blood. We're just not knowing. And the counter hit close slash comes out. Nefirim getting that round. Oh, whoa, the thrust from downtown. Hey, I respect that burst, saying, no, you are not getting that follow-up on me, motherfucker. Oh, okay, yeah, trying to do a hard call-out on his feet. Jumping there, landing on the banana. Rare banana, good item throw. The throw comes out. Try to go for the bite, but a little too plus, y'all. So Nefirim on the HP advantage still here. The counter hit close slash comes out. And we got tension trying to get that 6H to connect. Sphete getting zoned out here a bit. The YRC actually not connecting. Rare moment where that YRC doesn't connect, but the 2H follow-up from Sphete does. Nefirim getting 2 rounds here. Gonna get a game here on the board. Shoutouts to Gwang Lord. Gwang Lord. Beep, 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 beep. For the raid. Appreciate you, homie. Did you come in when I sneezed or after? Just had to mute my mic. Marvel Tokon is sick. Dude, I've been watching a lot of Marvel Tokon, bro. Been watching a lot. And by watching a lot, I mean I turned it on to go to sleep. And then when I woke up this morning, the hour I had before the bracket, I had Leffen in the background saying he can't wait for 2xKO. 5Ds connect. Here we go. We're getting that wall crush. The burst. Nefirim right there. Using that burst. Feeling good about that round. If you waited a moment on that burst, you could have probably. Gwang's the Faust in here. Could have sent that Faust to the other side. And in fact, into the corner. On that mix. Nice counter hit with that Beyblade. And by now, nice counter hit, I mean, no way that move is a fucking anti-air. Gets that counter hit JH, so keeps the combo going. But this time, we're knowing we get a chance to fight. Sphete just built up that tension. It's not going to be enough to kill, but you did get the close slash in the screen freeze. Oh. I saw the drop coming, guys. I mean, luckily Sphete didn't drop it, of course. But I also saw it coming, right? Going to the other side. Definitely did not expect that. But luckily that last close slash was all we needed to kill. We had the tension for Red RC if we needed. We would have been okay. Okay, here we go. Getting some hits here. Good burst back into that corner. Counter hit far slash here for Sphete. Oh, dude, we're going for the fast RC far slash, bro. We're pressing the triangle button. That was 6 slash normals. Yeesh. I like that 6P right there. Approaching on your item. If you just 6P over your item, good chance you're going to keep your opponent away from fighting you back on it. And it pays off for Sphete here. Getting that round, getting set point. Nefirim on a very strong Nago, but getting pushed back here a bit by this Faust. Catching the backdash with the 5K, but Nefirim getting the follow-up attack. Getting out of that corner, respecting that bomb bag, but Nefirim actually under Sphete there. Possibly could have went for an air throw. So Sphete gets a chance here to fight back out with that run-up 6P. Not that strong of an item. Again, Nefirim, you may have been under Sphete there. You probably could have got an air throw or maybe an anti or close slash even, depending on the height. Getting that bomb applied. The ping pong, pretty good here for Nefirim. Gets that hit with the bomb with the 2K. The trumpet comes out. Running up with the normal to make it safe. The 5D comes out. Sphete's going to take this game. Strong stuff there in that last round, in that whole set from this Nago. But Sphete's going to be moving on to that winner side top 8. Guys, this is the Ckooee Academy, a bi-weekly beginner bracket every Saturday at 1 p.m. EST, every other Saturday. We got SqUish, we got MasterShake, and we are on the winner's side of top 8 of the Academy 23. Everyone who gets top 8 gets qualified for our Clash Reunion, our upcoming invitational for intermediates. That's going to be on October 4th. So everyone getting top 8 tonight, and everyone who gets top 8 next Academy gets their last-minute invites to that one. Of course, we got some other players from other weeks of the Academy. MasterShake getting that invite before, getting top 8 many times before with the very first strong round here against SqUish. But SqUish, a very strong Jacko. One of our strongest Jackos we have currently in the Academy, I believe. Not trying to make anyone upset if you're on the other end of that stick, but SqUish is very good. MasterShake, though, showing you how powerful this Sin is despite those Season 4 changes. If you got a good head on your shoulders, you're going to play well. If you got a good head on your shoulders, you're going to play well. Tyrant Barrel, sweet spot. Not enough to kill, but at that point, you may as well have had the set. I mean, the game. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. May as well have had the game. Next match starting up here. SqUish trying to get some distance back, but then also ready with the anti-air MasterShake's approach. MasterShake, of course, having access to that jump in JH. Hell of a button. Can do a little bit of air stall with JD possibly also. Right now trying to fight through those bots. Doing a good job of just checking with that 2P. We do get a second here to breathe. Unfortunately, we're back in the corner, but SqUish with no tension, right? So, like, recognize the situation. You see that a lot of the bots, you see you're in the corner of the screen, you have less than half your HP. You can still get onto that SqUish if they don't have that tension. Right now, SqUish spending that burst, not having that tension though, right? So the bot does come out, you do get a straight DP through. Now you're in a really great spot. Of course, SqUish will have it here for a reversal on the other side. You're only going to get a soft knockdown. We could use it for B or C drift forward. No, we're going to get some distance back, and we're actually going to just kick those bots forward. MasterShake has that tension, the 50 built up. We may see a burst here. It does come out. SqUish possibly could have ended that round there if MasterShake wasn't ready for the burst, but then jumps back into SqUish's bot, getting Eiffel Towered each direction there. Sin going down the Jacko. Good 6P. The frame trap kick, excuse me, comes out. MasterShake gets that next hit, though. Spends all that stamina, so we get the corner for it, but now we got to ensure we keep that corner, right? If you spend those resources, it's good if you get what you want out of it. And, hey, look, you got the wall break. The stamina still building up. Nice anti-air 6P. Didn't have a great follow-up lined up, so SqUish able to burst out of this corner. Maybe a risky burst from SqUish. And just like that, Master Shake getting the Elphelt red RC. YRC gives us another chance to breathe here. You still got, you got more than 0. So this could be SqUish's round potentially. Look at those bots. Not a lot of minion meter, right? Look, we can't summon, we can't command. We had no tension, no burst. Master Shake scooping you down with close slash to get that round. And that was a long one. Master Shake was able to build that burst back up. I love that anti-air on the other side. Oh, great backdash from the wake up. Master Shake using that burst to keep you in the corner, saying, nope, it's still my turn, homie. You can't just guess right. You got to get through my meter first. A little far away for that 5D to connect, but Master Shake respecting that PRC. Still blocks it out. Oh, I like that air stall from SqUish, right? If you came down with just a jump normal, Master Shake would have 6P'd you, but no, it was the JD projectile. Good blocks here. It's going to be that hoof stomp red RC. Respecting the burst from SqUish, but no, Master Shake had the tension for the next section. SqUish bursted then. Game goes to Sin. I'm just letting your next players know that we're good to have them as soon as this one ends. Master Shake has got a 2-0 lead, but SqUish isn't out of it yet. That last game in particular was so close. Getting hit here. Good punish there from Shake. SqUish spends that burst to try to stay on this side of the wall. The bots are on the screen, but not a lot of... You did see a second there. Excuse me. SqUish didn't have the meter for the attack or defend command. Couldn't call in another bot. Was there with what we had. So Shake was able to fight out. And that's happening quite a bit, right? Master Shake has that stamina to keep the combos going. Closes it out and we're on set point. We got a bot out. Master Shake getting hit up here. And now we're in the corner. Uses the defend command. Really wise choice there. Shake too happy-go-lucky at pressing 2P on the bots to try to fight him off. So SqUish gets rewarded. Getting caught there. SqUish not blocking. Master Shake trying to jump out, but SqUish with a really good anti-air to keep Master Shake off you. The YRC not only gets you a chance to breathe, but gets rid of the bots. We spend it on the backdash to get some distance. So SqUish able to go for that bot call. We're going for Elysium. Both players whiffing their reversals. SqUish has the burst ready. Master Shake getting ping-ponged over here in the corner of the screen. That 2P so active, it took out 2 bots. We go for this raw Elphelt red RC. Jesus Christ. I can't talk. Master Shake couldn't get the wall splat, but SqUish gets counter hit on that overhead. One more hit from either player to do it. The YRC gives a second to breathe. We go for the Hawk Baker. It's going to be that. Was that far slash 5H? I don't know. Master Shake gets it at the very end. Strong stuff to our Sin. Here we go, guys. Winner side top 8 still. We got some weird characters. Going to keep it a buck. You got Sphete piloting that Faust up against Fails playing the Mei. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Fails was in the Geek League. Big shout out to that event we ran. Playing many characters, but one of them was the Mei. So I won't spoil the rest. Sphete with a good JD falling down there. Fails going to keep the corner with the burst. Sphete does have tension here. Just needs one stray hit into a red RC. Tried to press a button, so that's why Fails with the frame trap actually gets a counter hit after. BRC gives you a chance to get a close slash on Fails, whiffing that throw a little too plus. So Sphete gets out of that corner and in fact gets their own corner, but Fails using that time to do a 5K dash cancel, getting your quote-unquote punish on the mix by getting space back. Sphete gets another hit with that Scarecrow, though. And now you're playing this item game. Sphete gets a good meteor. You may have been able to block that 6H, but I don't blame you for not blocking the overhead right there. That got so crazy at the end. You're getting bounced around by the meteors. You had the mini Faust in your face. You got Sphete running up on you. Too much on the screen to look at. And that Faust really capitalized on the items. While Assault comes out, good burst there from Sphete. Says, I don't want to give away this wall break to Fails. I think I can win this round still. But Fails has 50 tension. Going to spend it on that PRC to keep themselves going, keep himself going on that PRC, that 3K. Sphete fighting out of the corner. Oh, wow. That gold burst timing was perfect. Going through both, connecting the Sphete and going through the 100-ton weight. You didn't feel any effect of that item. Gets a good air throw to keep this Faust down in the corner. Dude, this may be a May round. Sphete spending that burst. We did get a hit here, and that may be enough to kill. Couldn't get whatever we were going for there in the end. So that was Rising JS, right? No, wait. Yeah, that was Rising JS. So what were you going for there? Scarecrow, maybe? I don't know my Faust buttons. I'm trying to think of what their S buttons are. They have S Scarecrow, right? Oh, wait. Is it mix just Fireball? Okay, whatever. Point is that Sphete still got that round. That was actually a really good game. Not that I'm like terribly surprised or anything, but that was a good game. Oh, man, that attempted anti-air was so good from Sphete. Of course, you're very like vertical of a character, but that forward 6P meant that Fails was able to arc out of it. 5D connects. You're getting tricky with those. Oh. Okay. Okay, looks like we're still in the match. Maybe a little bit of a glitch on my side. If you didn't see anything, don't even worry about it. Good command throw here. JD gets this Afro cooking. Crossing up. Good kill here from Sphete, using that Afro Pop cross up to take out Fails. Sony back with that bomb back. Good counter hit JH. You may see Fails. No, doesn't get the chance to burst there quite yet. Doesn't build up the meter, but didn't have to either. In fact, will reward with the corner. Went with too horizontal of an arc there on that beach ball. Went actually over Sphete with that crawl. Nice far slash counter hit. Fails getting that pressure. Started with the PRC, but Sphete was ready with the burst. Feeling good about this round again. Sphete bursted around this life total last time at a little bit crazier of a health deficit. This time we're looking really good to win this game. Tries to be aggressive with the bomb run up, but the hit stun actually puts both players in danger of that bomb. Staggering our moves hella, right? Look how late that 2H is coming out after far slash. We were waiting a long time to press that. Trying to catch Fails pressing. Finally pays off. Checks you with that 2P from downtown. That is a long normal. Sphete gets this game too. I love in the Discord right now, people are trying to encourage Fails, and Fails is just saying, this guy is not pressing, dude. I do love how, I love when you guys socialize. When y'all are like being like nice humans to others. We still got another set to go. Fails, you playing, homie? Right? We got another game, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, they're taking a break. They're taking a break. Okay. I've had it happen too many times of people getting off, of people thinking that it was 2-0. First to 2, rather, when we were already up at top 8. It has happened before. Alright, guys, so I wasn't wrong. One of the other characters, I guess, that Fails played, or remembered, guess that I had remembered that Fails played was the Bridget. I'll spoil it now because you can't swap at this point. Also, I think plays Slayer, so plays a couple characters. But Using the Mei. Now we're going to be using the Bridget. Bridget, a character that has to play really honest against Faust. Can't really do any of her, like, super fake shit, going for, like, unfair rolls that you didn't earn. Pressing a lot of far slash. You actually have to dash block. You actually have to approach yourself a lot closer than you would against other characters. There are safe jumps at play. Right, there's a lot going on to make this, like, not that great of a matchup for Bridget. But, of course, you get some knockdowns. You're playing against a character with pretty bad defense. You start rolling that yo-yoki over and over again. You'd be looking pretty hot out here. Vale's taking that gamble. Trying to go for that hit, but Sphete's the one at set point. J2K connecting right there. Of course, you can use that 5H to great advantage. Trying to do some blocks. Sphete charging that dust. Doesn't pay off. The 100-ton weight resets the situation. Still in the corner for Fails. A little too meaty there on that close slash. Doesn't connect. Fails was ready with the 6B to get out of the corner. Oh, are we blocking? Okay, we are able to block. It's the back throw as the punish. Now you have to hold this roll. Couldn't keep it going there for a second, but you did have that Scoot red RC. Interesting arc there from Fails. The thrust doesn't connect. We get the 5H after. What were we pressing there? They get the maybe 6H. Oh, maybe it was Roger Super. Regardless, Sphete's the one getting that last hit. Going to go ahead and get this game. They're going to be moving on this winner side. Adachi Swag. DEVOIDSCRIMP. The Roaring Knight. Okay, that's why. God damn it, this person. I was like, where is this person? And they're like, I'm in the room already. Yeah, no shit, I didn't realize it was you because you got a 5th name, damn it. You got 5 names. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nefirim. Very strong Nago here. Unfortunately, couldn't qualify on that winner's side, but we still got in on that loser side. And both of these players, this is their first time in Academy. So getting top 8 means that they have earned their invites to that Clash reunion. So awesome stuff. Gonna get some stray hits here. I like that 2S check on the Fukio forward, but on hit there, Nefirim was spaced out enough to get a far slash to take out that round. Getting corner carry here with those slash normals. Whoa, was that a whiff throw also from Adachi there? Nefirim couldn't get that follow-up with that DP. Using the clone Fukio forward to get in. That's going to decent amount of blood here. Not enough to go over 2, though. We do spend this burst. And Swag out here is dealing that damage. Adachi trying to be strong, but Nefirim gets that next hit. The fast RC takes it to that corner. We're getting a lot of that blood back. And that's going to be enough to kill. Nefirim getting a game here on the board. Some of my favorite times watching Nago is when he's moving that fast. Like, he's such a slow, in theory, right? Such a slow big body, but if you're like cooking, you're feeling really good piloting in that moment with fast RCs and such, like you can look really quick. Fukio and such. And Nefirim really showed it off in that last game, I think. Dachi spending that burst. Dachi doing good stuff here. Unfortunately, couldn't get that link after on that counter hit Daro, so Nefirim fights out of the corner. Tried to go for a 2H there, but Adachi was ready with that 2-3-6H. You got to be careful when you're close to the wall because Ramlethals are going to either look at it for a hard call out or potentially just do it if they have meter. Nefirim's one getting that back throw, though. Adachi does have that tension to fight with. We're going to use the PRC to get that follow-up hit after. Good job using that clone, calling out the 2-3-6S. It's a very strong projectile, that 2-3-6S. But so is the clone from Nago. It's what the whole move was made for. Bursting you back. Yep, but you gotta hold on to that H sword. Good stuff there from Adachi. Whiffs the throw, but the sword pop keeps us safe. Gets that follow-up hit. I really respect that from Nefirim, just pressing that 5P, saying, hey, man, I honestly, man, that's like not a bad trait in the scramble like that. You just got to be comfortable at saying like, okay, well, I'm getting murked right now. We're rolling all over the ground. I got to press in a bar A to fight out here. Needs one more hit to take it, and it's gonna be on that whiff 6K bite. Nefirim taking game 2 here against Adachi. Whoa, that was actually crazy. Like, it looked like Nefirim went for that bite no matter what, because the 6K was actually trying to... We were just trying to do 6K RPS after with bite. But because we went for 6K and it got backdash and we were already queuing up the bite, Nefirim got it as a backdash punish in hindsight. Or at least I think that's what happened. That blood pop comes out. Adachi not in nowhere. Oh my god, the counter hit 2H comboing into 2H in the install, quote unquote. Now we're on set point. Oh wow, that throw was too meaty, so Adachi was ready to get that throw for our own. Spaced out that Mortabano, still able to block it. Nefirim gets that punish after. It's going to be the DP wall splat. Beyblade gets the break. And Nefirim moves on this Nagoriyuki. Strong stuff there from Adachi swag. But this Nago is going to move on this top 8. It is, in fact, the double ABBA. It's going to be Soundblazer up against Scary Larry. Doing the colors right now for y'all. Scary Larry, very strong player here in GearGuilty Academy, making the hell of some loser runs out here. Soundblazer, very strong player, recent top 8er. We're going to see what they have in store for us today. She's playing out here on that black ABBA, the one running this pressure right now. Going for that install, trying to keep Larry down, but that counter hit JD comes out. We're going to send you through. And Sound, unfortunately, she's going to force uninstall here as well. Scary Larry is going to be able to keep running this pressure with a full JR gauge. One anti-air was all we needed on that hop kick approach. Very preemptive press in there from Scary, but you can afford to. It gets you the round. Counter hitting into... Whoa, that was a cool string right there, linking that 2K after in the counter hit. Bursting you down here. Sound was going to keep going for it, but Larry was ready with that downside back. Good throws out here. That's a notable change, of course. Not losing that JR gauge any longer in the throw animation. So this strike throw ABBA, I mean, she's already so fast, right? So now you got to deal with the throws as well. I mean, look how far away that 2K was. To be fair, it was dash momentum, but through the FD, man, you still got the throw after. I hope ABBA wins. Shouts to the chat. Guys, appreciate y'all hanging out tonight and watching the GearGuilty Academy. If you're in top 8 and you haven't sent me what flag you want for the top 8 graphic, I will kill you. In a first of 5. Soundblazer gets her counter hit, but Scary was ready to burst. Gets counter hit right back. Unfortunately, when you spend that burst and you get hit after, it can hurt. And dude, in the mirror match, oh my god, key grabbing in the mirror match is devastating. Because you get the install while your opponent wastes their meter. Whoa, that's a realization I just came to. And Sound goes for that uninstall, reinstall. Hell, she may have been able to kill there if she just did the super with the meter. But we still get the round. No worries. That is a very risky choice because you spend your JR to deal extra damage on the super, but then you lose all your meter, so you got to be careful about it. Soundblazer, of course, picking the tournament safe choice. I respect that. Scary Larry gets called out by that overhead. That's a tricky one, man. I came in like cheer when the Abba players get hit by it because that is just really hard to deal with. The multi-hitting low of that 2H into the overhead while in JR form. Of course, there is RPS after if you get that block. Going for that install. Sound using her FD right there. I think the FD was actually delaying the uninstall. Is that true, chat? Has to uninstall eventually. Using that red RC to keep this combo going on. Scary out here. We do have the burst, but we won't even need it because we're going into our reversal. Cashing out all that meter to make sure we get the damage. Shake, you know what's funny about you saying yes, it is Jeek? I literally already forgot what I asked. That's how fast my brain's moving because I'm a fucking genius. Good counter hit right there, but the burst comes out from Scary. Sound's going for fast RC. Oh, dude, we're both going to uninstall at the same time. And it's going to be that. Was it actually Larry that went for the second hop kick there? Hop kicked the second and it worked. Using that command dash forward. After then multi-hitting two. Was that is 2H a multi-hit and uninstall? This character is weird, man. But these are some very strong beginner players on this. Abba, nice whiff punish with the door super. Sound is going to get her hit here. Larry fighting back the 5K link. Sound goes for the super mega death super. Of course, that time, Larry was already low HP, but using up the rest of your JR to ensure that it kills as well. I mean, that's curtains. Oh, yeah, at that point, anything would have killed, huh? At that point, Venom would have killed. All right, y'all having fun at GearGuilty Academy or whatever? Here we go. Nice FD blocks there from Sound, but we don't have any tension to play with now. Of course, we were low on that chip damage, and we were getting space to fight Scary Larry out of that corner, so we're getting to the middle of the screen here. Larry's actually struggling on that install meter. One good key grab would help us out. We got a hit here. Sound gets that install. But Larry... I'm getting mixed up. Larry was the one who got that install, but Sound was fighting you back. In fact, Sound gets the hit, gets the wall break while install. Larry has to uninstall here. We do have tension, but we spend on the PRC to drift forward, trying to get a stray hit here. Larry's going down, though. I've been jeeking as hard as I can, and I won't stop. Not till I'm forced to. I do like the option you've presented. That, like, if someone was to force you to stop, that, like, you'd be open to that. Good gold burst here from Larry. Well-timed burst here to try to come back with, but the overhead gets blocked by Sound. Going to be that wall break with the key grab. Larry in such an amazing spot here because Sound had that force uninstall as well. But damn, 1-6P, and she builds up all the meter back, gets her tension to go for a fast RC, and she's damn near about to win the game. Had the burst into the immediate overhead. Oh my god, dude, this character is crazy good at coming back all of a sudden, right? I caught it at the beginning of the replay there. That was one. That was off of 6P, I think. You'll be able to see the intro again. Look at this. This was off of 6P. 6P straight hit, special into red RC. Into that follow-up and the key grab. Man. Now you don't just get those. You don't get those handed to you for free. You got to execute those. So strong stuff. Counter hit comes out. Good just block there. Sound. Larry still gets that grab though. Sound not in a great spot. I'm gonna keep it a million. Has no of that rage in her bar. So Larry's gonna do that uninstall super. We are keeping our jealous rage high. Sound using that fast PRC hop kick momentum to get in to try to get something started, but really good defense here from Larry, just being very patient, waiting for her time to play the game. Unfortunately gave a little too much time to breathe for Sound, so she got the install. Oh wow, good job going for that 2S. You can tell it was a reaction to us because it was kind of late there, but fortunately it was still a counter hit and we were able to get a combo after. But Sound still had you on the wall, was able to go for that key grab. PRC to try to get a little more damage in. So we'll see if that lack of tension hurts us. We did get the stray hit there, but it wasn't enough to kill, and Larry cued the doors. Larry had the doors queued up. Good ladder right there for Larry. In our install already. Sound's going to have to earn hers. You saw her try to go for the 6P to try to keep down that approach. The 6P worked for us earlier, but it's not going to work today. I mean, to be fair, man, if you got a 6P route when you get 50 tension that turns into all of that, I'd be pressing it too. In theory, it could have worked here. Maybe if Scary Larry had gone for a different approach. Jump normal. We're going to game 5, man. What a poetic way for this to go, huh? ABBA mirror to the last game. Unfortunately, they have to see each other on the loser side, so only one ABBA can stay in the bracket. And as a heads up, we've never had an ABBA graduate. They've gotten close. So could it be Sound? Could it be Larry? Let me go ahead and add the next players, I guess, huh? All right, players are added. We're ready to keep this tournament going, guys. And it's going long this round already. Great defense there from Sound. She's holding a lot of block. Does Abare out, though. Doesn't just hold the block forever. I was thinking that maybe a throw was coming up, but Larry doesn't get that install. In fact, Sound is going to get it first. She's getting us mixed up here. Got you to the corner. Goes for the uninstall. A little risky there, but we do have full meter. Going to take advantage of it with the burst, but Larry had already built up the tension, was ready with the reversal super. Gets the install because of that. The overhead connects. We get that link after. Sound is in a good spot as long as she can get that jealousy, but Larry going for the doors to stay plus in your face here. Try to go for the throw. Whoa, very confident choice there. Trying to do a hard call out, but Sound able to get out of here. Had to go for the uninstall, using the RC to stay on top of you. The blue wall assault, that is, and the JD gets a punish. Great stuff. Awesome round there. Great defense there from Sound. Larry running some good pressure there. The 2H does connect. We get that link after. What is this combo, dude? Oh my god. What the hell was that one, bro? We just 2H like 4 times in one combo right there. The throws come out. We got you close to checkmate here. Use the red RC to keep in the corner. Sound. She does get her chance to burst, but not for long. It's going to be a perfect going to Scary Larry. Awesome set from both our players. Unfortunately, one had to step out after this match. So Larry's going to be the one moving on. Here we go, guys. It's Nefirim up against SqUish. Jovial Merriment. I remember when that took over my timeline for, oh my lord, how long was it, guys? It was several weeks of horse racing lore. SqUish getting this Elysian driver. Now, we're used to SqUish getting pretty far in this bracket. But right now, we are on the loser side. Unfortunately, if you lose this one, you're going out at 5th place. Still something to be proud of. But bursting through right there, Nefirim in the hit stun. Spending that burst, SqUish tried to go for that Elysian driver. Couldn't get the connection. Only one more hit left on Nefirim's side. The 6H does get us some of that blood back. Nice tech right there to stay alive. Trying to get a super jump JH started here. And it's going to be a far/red RC. SqUish may get spooked into bursting. Unless, of course, we stay calm and reserved. But no, unfortunately, we actually go down. The super bad ending is bursting there and losing. But at least we keep the burst. Unfortunately, couldn't close that one out. Nefirim kept it cool despite having low HP and was ready to keep fighting. Good burst right there. Nice. Oh, dude. That's a really good, like, that's what White Wall Assault was made for, right? Being able to get onto the zoner. I know you got the bots, but here, I'm a big body. I'm going to have trouble. Give me some help game, right? That's what Nefirim did right there. SqUish going for the detonate. Did that actually influence the round win? That detonate? I don't think I got to see it actually explode. SqUish still doing some flashy stuff regardless. But that's high blood, bro. And in fact, that's you popping blood. Not a huge punish, but we catch Nefirim pressing after not enough to kill. We still got a little bit of blood to go through, like a pixel. No, we were able to uninstall. I'm still thinking about that ABBA match. Is why I'm saying uninstall. It's going to be the delay attack. SqUish is going to get game 1. All right. I appreciate y'all being very patient today with me. Very cool of you to do that. Really cool kick arc right there on the bot, actually, right? Because it goes over the clone and hits the Nago. I wonder if Nefirim had did the Fukio forward also, if it would have connected still. That's a pretty good kick arc, if so, because you get to make them use this special move for all that blood. Nefirim choosing to spend the burst there. But with this tension and blood situation, maybe a little hard. Did get the tension there to try to fight with. Try to get something started with. I think you saw Fukio there. I mean, Beyblade there for a second. But couldn't get the hit. Couldn't get an RC. SqUish was able to close out the round. But now you're on top of this Nago. Or rather, he's on top of you. So, yeah. You want some distance back with the burst. Oh, the blood pop comes out again. But this time we queue up the bots. Do we have the combo? Oh my god, oh my god, and you know Nefirim is just gonna fucking slam 5H, bro. Why wouldn't he? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, strong stuff. It's gonna be SqUish closing it out there. Dude, that's what's so insane about Nago, is that it's still anybody's game, bro. So Nago, so Nefirim, she's over here on this Nagoriyuki, giving us a good show. Unfortunately, whiffing that throw there. I mean, Nefirim, I don't blame her for going for that, right? You checked with the 5P once. You probably thought that SqUish was in front of you in the scramble of it. Try to get the throw after, especially if SqUish like on hit, try to run up or something. I don't know. I get it. I think that even beats like the start of 5H actually. Anyways, we're in a new game here. SqUish is up 2-0, but we're down burst. Nefirim is getting counter hit here. Just trying to get something started with that clone forward. Gnarly damage from that strike of 6H. where high blood, I think it affects the damage. Don't blame me. It affects different stuff for every move. Some affects range, startup. I think it also affects damage. The blood pop killed the bot, so SqUish went for the follow-up attack and fucking whiffed it because the bot died to the blood, dude. Oh my god, and Nefirim got the back throw despite the blood pop. A lot of blood pops. In this set, at least. Oh my god, SqUish hit the... God damn, SqUish is his with the Twitter combo. Oh my god. Nefirim does have her burst here on the other side. Give him some straight hits here. Got some tension built up. Nice. I like the white wild assault there. You were minus, so that was quite the risk picking the Beyblade. So SqUish getting the counter hit, and we're on set point. Trying to dance over those bots, but some preemptive jumps mean we're actually landing in SqUish's assault. The clone comes out, does deal with one of the bots, but SqUish getting that follow-up attack. Nefirim has some blood building up on her side. SqUish gets that first hit, though. Nefirim has her burst on this other side, so you're not in an amazing spot. I'm going to keep it 1,000,000, but you will have some tension. You do have your burst. The blood's like in an okay spot, too. It's not a terrible spot for your blood. But the 5D hits, the burst gets baited. SqUish closes this one out 3-0. Moving on that Jacko, but strong stuff from Nefirim on this Nago. Glad you came by. Here we go, guys. It's going to be Scary Larry up against Fails. We did see Fails play that Bridget before, but it was after he showed us the May 1st. It's going to be up against this ABBA that we're going to be starting off with. Of course, didn't matter who won that last set, you were going to be fighting ABBA, so Fails has had a moment to prepare a bit. Scary's going to fall out of that install with the force. Fails has you in the corner. Larry with just normal blocking here, trying to press that 4-piece, trying to feel out where the gaps are. Gets a second to play, but Fails with that deflect shield. Scary had to still keep that pressure up to stay on top of you. The throws come out, and they're paying it off. Fails does have his tension on this side, but it's going to be that multi-overhead route from Larry that's going to break you through the wall. Clash canceling forward gets that PRC and closes out the round. Dude, May is so cute. Bursting you back. Oh, the counter hit. You saw Larry was probably reacting to the startup of Dolphin with 5H possibly, but at that point, Fails was already in. Great route there, using that wild assault, getting the break. Larry does have his tension here, so he gets in with BRC. Unfortunately, can link the Rekka after. But we did get the install, but unfortunately hadn't earned your turn quite yet. Fails had his 50 tension in the back pocket, was ready to spend it on the reversal. Closes out that first game. I mean, Larry's alive here, bro. We had the 2K on the other side calling out the vertical dolphin. We 6P. We were trying to get that follow-up. Just maybe a little bit faster on that Rekka to try to get that follow-up, get the hard knockdown, get the install. And both these characters are just very explosive too, right? Oh, just a simple run up 2K. It's going to be the same side. Guys, I heard from, I was putting Stitch Face at locals, and she said, you should backdash that one. Apparently, you should backdash that one. That's a fairly common route. Going for the, it looks like they're going to cross you up. It goes for the backdash and JH instead. Good super right there. Fails. He's got Larry hard knockdown. Unfortunately, couldn't get the dash forward. Still able to wear out the Jealous Rage, though. 3K Red RC keeps the pressure going, but Larry ain't gonna fall for that. Come on. Okay, the fourth overhead connects. You do get the perfect. But come on, double 6K. Come on. Larry ain't falling for that. Come on. Fails, spends that burst. Feels pretty good about it, but goes for a... Hey, god damn you going for a projectile while Abba was on the screen in jealous rage. How dare you? Fails felt the punishment for it for a second. Did take some damage, but didn't get sent through the wall. In fact, it's going to send Larry through the wall. Nice. I like that FD blocking out. Gets the counter hit 2K. Fails try to keep that turn going. Overhead connects. Fast RC takes this mate to the corner. Good blocks on the overheads, but then the low connects. Larry takes that round in a very long one. Oh my god. Dude, I'm going to keep it a buck, man. The Larry matches have been crazy. They've been very impressive. My man is on one. But you got to get through fails if you're going to stay in this bracket. Burst just got spent. Where either player's trying to get the hit here. Larry very active here with 6 Ps. Does finally get the hit. Ready to go for the install when it's time. Dude, I love command dashing, linking the 2K after. It's so sick. Full JR, 50 tension. I mean, hell, I wouldn't blame you for just backing up and door supering. Now you got so much. We're going to spend it on the burst to start it off. That's crazy. Using that PRC to be super plus on the door super. So now we've spent everything. You really do need to finish it off here. That was scary, bro. No fucking pun intended. You going for that? Oh my god. So we spent all the tension at once, which was crazy. Fails, blocking it out. Great tech. Force uninstall comes out. But the 2K still connects. Maybe that was 2D. Man. Man. That was a heartbreaker. That was a breaker of hearts. Counter hit 5H comes out, but good burst there from Larry. Gets you the install. 5H in your back. Fails, spends their own burst. Oh my god. Larry with the fucking dash forward 2S, bro. That was insane. Fails got lucky there. That didn't connect. That would have been crazy. Larry still gets the wall break. The 2H. Oh, wow. The 2H low connects. Fails just choosing up there. But Larry going for the mix. Gets the round for himself. Oh, my lord. That was actually... You actually had to run up a bit for that 6P first. So Fails with a very confident, like walk forward 6P. The counter hit comes out. Oh, my God. Unfortunately, it couldn't combo all the way through. Larry did get the force uninstall. Fails... For them, fortunately, was able to get that 5H after. Still closing it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, both players with stubby 2Ks trading right there. Counter hitting with that far slash. Larry, dude, that is such a... What the fuck is that route? What was that route, dude? Oh, my God. Oh my god. Okay, no JR though. Oh, the PRC to see the burst. Oh my god. Goes for the super dude. And you were close enough to break the wall. This character is crazy. This character is crazy, dude. Oh my lord. Larold. Blue Wallace on the same top. He's going for that install. Gets that 2K. Fails. He's trying to get out of this corner, man. Trying to get this fucking ABBA off me, bro. Get homegirl away. Oh, I love that. To the flex shield, Larry was still going for the autopilot on that one. And because it was the Rekka after, it was like whiff, Rekka follow-up. You were so minus Fails. Got the counter hit 5H. Got the wall break after. Larry with no install until that sequence, though, of course. The wall on top. He goes for that install. Dude, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. This set is like, I think It's still early, bro. But, dude, this is going to be a hard set to follow up, man. This is an awesome set, bro. Fails and Larry are fucking fire, bro. Fails and Larry are so fucking fire. Anyways, let's go on Caliban. Let's go on Broofy, Latte. Let's go on Ganyon. Appreciate you hanging out, my man. Ended up being the solo calm day, but it's been fun. Got Master Shake out here. Waffle Man, Larry, lock in. Larry, lock in. Yo, Fail's having a lot of fun over there with the 5D, bro. Pushing you back. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, that was tricky right there. Larry blocking it out. Oh my God, Larry giving so much respect. Saying, Fails, what? Who the fuck you hitting, man? Who are you trying to hit, man? I'm over here. But no, there you go. Good hit right there from Fails. Getting out of this corner. 5H Dolphin in back, but Larry is not afraid to press that 2K. That is the game winner right there. Door Super comes out. Fast RC, dude. Larry with the fast RC combos. What is that, bro? We just did fast RC in the Super like that. Like it was nothing, man. Dolphining in. Wow, actually getting the punish there on Larry's 2P. Fails just hitting with Far Slash. Larry trying to connect with that blue wall assault. It was definitely super impressive early on in a previous game. Fails. Has you in the corner. Doing Dolphin after just 5P press. That's smart. That's going to get punished. Larry. Oh, Larry was trying to, like, I thought. Larry thought that the burst was going to come back on a previous hit. So that's why that close slash earlier was just jump canceled. Fails was able to connect the burst right there. The uninstall lets us see that close slash connect. Blocking that 6K. You are not hitting Larry with a 6K. Fails. I'm trying to tell you. My man has blocked them all. He's blocked them all. Go box, go box. With the overhead. Bro, that shit is crazy. That shit is 18 frames, bro. Whoa. Oh my God. Fails putting up the wall with the 5H. The force uninstall comes out. Dude, Abba, when she does her air throw, she's so spunky, bro. Look how cute she is. Man, that character is kind of sick, bro. I get it. I get it. I get why you guys play her. I get it. Medi, you're not allowed to type. I will kill you. Medi, you can't type. I actually will kill you. Here we go. Game 5. Hill's getting the throat. You guys watching the bottle like, what the fuck is he saying, dude? Check us out on twitch.tv/itsgeek. That's twitch.tv/itsgeek. Twitch.tv/itsgeek. You wanted to come check us out live. Door Super comes out. We're getting the cross up. Oh my God, the burst connects. But dude, in the face of Fails charging the 6H, Larry just slams that 5H like it was no one's fucking business and gets out of the corner regardless. Fast RC goes into this install route and Fails is going to be on the other side. Whoa. Presses that 5H again. Oh, dude. Whoa, the single hits of Rekka are actually fucking crazy. You have so much respect from Fails. Larry's able to go for these single hit of Rekkas. You saw one into overhead. Of course, you're looking for the low after, right? So Larry earned a lot of respect there. Goes for the reinstall round. Fails does have his tension here. Will have his burst in a moment. The 3K red RC keeps us safe for a moment. But Larry slams that far-reaching / normal. He's going to move on. Here we go, guys. We're up to the winners finals of the GearGuilty Academy 23, the premier Guilty Gear Strive beginners bracket, bi-weekly on Saturdays at 1 p.m. EST. I'm Jeek, your host. I'm Jeek, your host. Are you down to play Guilty Gear Strive? This is where you have to come to play. We are a beginner bracket, meaning that we groom the competition at that upper half. You can only join if you are below 2,500,000 rank points. Guys, I'm going to keep it a buck. Master Shake needs to win this shit, dude. I'm going to be so for real. Can I be biased? My man needs to win this shit. My man has got to that grand final spot a couple times before. The insider information is that by the time the Clash reunion comes, my man will be on the motherfucking boat. But Sphete is going to be a hard opponent, man. These Fausts are weird, bro. Luckily, there's a couple over there at GGG and just around in general in this beginner bracket sphere that Master Shake has had some experience with the character in general. Awesome route right there. Being able to get that full charge dust after 6H like that. But you're low on HP, bro, and you don't have that tension like that, little homie. You got your stamina building up. You got 2 in your back pocket. Sphete going for the cross-up crow. And it's going to be that 5P after Sphete hitting you with the nails right there on those sausage fingers. Gets the game won. Hi, guys. I'm your host, Jeek, and this is the GearGuilty Academy. This is a bi-weekly beginner bracket for players of Guilty Gear Strive. Are you below 2,500 rating points? Are you trying to get your foot into the competitive environment? Well, this is the place. Every other Saturday at 1 p.m. EST, fight it out against your peers in a double elimination style bracket with a top 8 and matches are streamed. So what are you waiting for? Check it out on start.gg/GearGuilty Academy. Sign up today. And guys, if you sign up right now, you can still get in. You can get into this top 8. Great burst bait right there from Master Shake. Oh my god. Guys, if you sign up right now, you could actually get into the top 8. So go ahead, start.gg/GearGuilty Academy. At which point, bracket in the chat. You actually can sign up right now, and you guys see these 2 players in winners finals. Where at this point, if you lose, the lowest you can go is 3rd place. You can actually get in right now. So if you guys could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. In fact, let's go ahead and do it for you. I see no one's done it yet, so let's go ahead and do it for you. Exclamation point bracket. So go ahead and graduate right there. Master Shake hasn't graduated yet. Caliban fucking exactly, dude. Girl, exactly. We need a graduation from our boy, but Sphete's gonna make it hard. Can I rejoin if I fall out of bracket? Can you buy in? Yeah, you can buy in. You can buy in. Exclamation point donate. Yeah, you can get back in the bracket. Here we go. Sphete trying to get a hit here. Good DP. Oh, landing on the banana on the follow-up hit. The flex shield to give you some more time to play. Oh my god, that is so sad. To the flex shield push Master Shake away for my man to walk forward slowly and get close slash, bro. God, that is unfortunate. Sphete feeling pretty good about that one. I'm actually so glad that donate button didn't go to anything. Oh my god, that'd been so embarrassing because my Twitch channel is like super old. So luckily I deleted that one if I have one. Anyways, Master Shake trying to get back in with that 5P, man. Sphete with a really good closeout to that last round. Trying to close out this one, too. It's going to be that fast RC. Was that actually the J2K or the... I think we went for the overhead. PRC to keep yourself safe, to keep that pressure going. No stamina in your back pocket, but it's the low. It was the low. Let me back in, Coach Nefirim. Ain't nothing like a cold Dr. Pepper. Hey guys, my name is Jeek, and you're watching the Ckooee. Hey guys. Hey y'all. That last one was actually pretty good. Hey y'all, my name is Jeek. Nice L-Comp right there to get in, using that follow-up attack to keep that damage on Sphete, but we actually got the corner reversed for you. We're pressing far slash down there on the ground. We're going for that DP. We're getting a little antsy there. Sphete going to make you hurt for it. Try to get the run up after. Shake saying, nah, dog, you're going to field this fucking DP, bro. I'm going to press it again. Command grabbing this time. You guys remember preseason 3 when Faust would snip your command grab? Oh, man, did that feel terrible. Oh, God, every time that happened. Oh, my Lord. Here you go. Oh, my God, the trumpet actually falling onto Master Shake. Tried to go for the 5H right there, but what was that? Sphete crawled under it and then was able to get the punish after with the RC. Master Shake is very low right now. But, oh, wow, the command dash, the gazelle step, rather, from all the way downtown. What do we got here? Sphete. Oh, my God, that JD actually almost clipped Master Shake there for a second, but good RC after, able to still get the hit in. The hoof stomp, pretty ballsy round pick attempt against Sphete, but that 2P is a fairly common choice, so if you're calling out specifically that, it does pay off. We're trying to get another hit here. We do get a hit on Sphete, but they patiently wait for a second there, look for a good time to spend that burst, and is rewarded with that counter at 2H after. We're taking Master Shake down the screen. Nice super right there from Sphete. Hey guys. Hey guys, my name is G, and you're watching the Ckooee. This is a bi-weekly beginner bracket every Saturday. Master Shake does burst this. Oh my God, he actually fucking didn't. That is crazy. Oh man, I thought my man was gonna slam that motherfucking burst macro, bro. That is crazy. He didn't. I'm gonna be honest, you had so much tension there, like depending on when you did it, like probably not wrong, quote unquote, right? Looking good right now, though. You still have your burst. 100-ton weight comes down. Sphete with a nice JD. Very active with these buttons, bro. Tries to go for the ping pong, but so preemptive that Shake just jumps right over it. The hoof stomp connects. Red RC keeps that combo going. Oh, God. You were bouncing too high. That close slash actually got the link after. Oh, it's the overhead crow. Red RC to keep it going. Runs up on your ass, bro. When Faust runs up and command grabs you, you think about the last 40 seconds of your life, and you're like, bro, what was I doing but holding down back? 5D whipping right there. Oh! That was actually fucking bars, bro. The way Master Shake did that dash cancel JK in. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. Man, that was fucking... Oh, dude. I don't know what the follow-up button was. Was that 6K? I mean, excuse me. Sorry, JS, rather. Wait, they were both JS? That first one? Okay, all right. Well, here we go. I'll play it again. Oh, that's J... Oh, okay. Yep, you're right. You're right. Damn you. You're right. Damn you. You're right. So I'm going to time you out, actually. 10 seconds. You get a 10-second. All right, here we go, guys. Game 4. Oh, my God. That mini Faust did the 2H. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck is actually going on? Yo, just Sphete this massive 5P saying, give me the bombo, please, God. No, Master Shake is running the pressure right now, but at what cost, bro? Look at that HP. Sphete got so much random damage on you there with that item shenanigans. Here comes the... Oh, you saw what Sphete went for, right? Was the cross-up meteor. Those meteors don't really have the throw protection. Did that get changed, by the way? You have to, like, know exactly when they're, like, going to the other side of you. Not throw protection. Excuse me, cross-up protection. What did I say? Jesus Christ. Anyways, Master Shake trying to get one more hit. Come on, OTG! Okay, we're on set point. Oh, wow, the 2H from downtown. Mini Faust going to keep that pressure going for you, but yeah, you're minus there. You have to give up your turn. Master Shake went for that 2K. Y'all got to go and run up, and when my Faust presses love, you all got to run under him, jump up, throw. It's like the same reaction time it takes for you to say, oh, they're going to love me, I should walk back and I should block. You should say, oh, they're going to love me, I'm going to run under and throw their ass. And you'd be surprised how quickly you can make a Faust player sit down, bro. Trust me, y'all. If you're watching the VOD, you got to go back. You got to check that out. Trying to get that ping pong. Both times Master Shake was in front, so the 2K didn't connect. Try to be a little patient there. I like that fight back from Sphete. Realized we were out of the bomb, so we kept it going with that mix. Master Shake, good jump over that love. It's going to take Sphete to the corner. It was a counter hit. Sphete went for a possibly delayed tech, so Master Shake running this pressure needs one more hit to take it, and does so on the hoof stomp. We're moving on to grand finals on this sin. Here we go, y'all. It is scary. Oh! Sorry, I got spooked there. It was Scary Larry up against SqUish. Gonna be playing that Jacko. It's gonna be that ABBA. I'm going to keep it a buck, man. From this point on, you got some weird characters in this top 8. And we're playing in loser semifinals. This may be one of SqUish's highest placements. SqUish may have gotten farther in this before, but if they're going to get farther now, it's going to be through Scary Larry, who's been in that grand final spot. Wants another run of it, I'm sure. The winner of this match will be going up against Sphete on the Faust. So it's going to be some weird characters back to back to back, okay? Ooh, you're getting bounced around by that bot. Larry playing very confident in that last round. Goes for that install, and the 2H gets the pickup. Is ready with the command dash both times. Links that 2K on the last interaction. And the run of Donzai is enough. SqUish is ready to spend that burst. But the 6P press, I think maybe we were going for Summon Servant, which is Fireball P maybe. But Larry was able to get that door super. FDing out here. SqUish definitely was climbing uphill there for a second and was making it work. But Larry gets the first game. Yo, it's the GearGuilty Academy, motherfuckers. Beep, 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 beep. Game 2. Scary Larry up against SqUish. Larry got that first game. Being aggressive with that blue wall assault. We saw a lot of that in his last set. We're seeing a lot of it here, too. And we're making a hell of a loser's run on the side of Larry. We came in on that loser side and have been playing crazy since. Good blocks. Okay, I like that from SqUish. Yeah, the re-jumps always fake. SqUish checking you there with that 5P. YRC gets you a second here. Gonna walk back, trying to air dash out of that corner. And I like the delay was enough to actually go over Larry's 2S, which we were preemptive with. Trying to get that follow-up hit after. Good blocks here from Larry. Whiffing that 5H, but couldn't get the punish after. It's going to be that 5D getting one quick connection, but not a combo after. PRC keeps the pressure going. SqUish running this round. Larry with no JR, but built up the tension, blocking out that string long enough. Gets that run up, gets the install, and the jump in takes it. It was a trade, but still in Larry's favor. What a close interaction there at the end. Checking it out. Gets that jump in. Larry in the corner, feeling that pressure, spends that burst. Goes for the install, but SqUish holding that W. Yeah, you got the install, but you ran up on that ABBA. Unfortunately, spending that burst trying to get out, and Larry was already looking for the bait. Goes for the uninstall, so the pressure after isn't crazy, but dude, Larry knows how to make that baby ABBA feel deadly. Right? That's supposed to be the form where she's weak, and I mean, we're backdashing away from it, right? Because Larry's earned that respect. Look at that full JR. It's going to be that overhead on hit. Larry's up 2-0 in this set, trying to move on to get back to that loser's final spot. I like seeing Larry play. Master Shake still hasn't been forced yet. I just feel like I know him IRL. That's crazy. By the way he plays. I will say that everyone who plays like an absolute gorilla in real life has been super nice. So I can't imagine Larry would be that bad of a guy IRL. SqUish is getting hit here, though. Ooh, Larry with that multi-hit overhead. Takes it out. That ladder combo puts himself on set point here. The bot claps as SqUish trying to get some straight hits. Trying to be aggressive with that bot, but Larry's still fighting back too, showing those 2Ps. Of course, trying to hit the Jacko, but also trading with those bots. Larry using that blue wild assault to be aggressive forward, but SqUish was ready with the YRC. Oh, and the drop. That means we had a second to play there, but Larry kept that combo going. Does get the uninstall, so we weren't forced. Gets a little bit of that blood back. SqUish spends the burst. Tries to go for a measly bot call, but in the face of the door, he won't have a chance to do much with it. Larry is going to win this set 3-0. SqUish going to be knocked out, unfortunately, here at 4th, and this app is going to move on. Here we go, guys. Losers finals. GearGuilty Academy number 23. We got Scary Larry up against Sphete. Let's see what we have here. It's going to be that counter hit 2H. From Sphete, trying to hit you back with this bomb. Larry put through the gauntlet of characters that give you a hard time when you're in baby ABBA form, right? You had to deal with that Jacko a second ago, and now you're going to have to deal with this Faust. We're going to get a lot of free item throws, rather. But Larry is pretty aggressive in that baby ABBA, just taking a second to figure out how Sphete likes to play it, and then you're going to see a lot more of those command dashes, maybe some parries and such, against some of these slower normals. Sphete, however, doing a lot of damage in that round, was able to close out with just a simple JH there at the end. I mean, that makes, that's a lot of damage, even against ABBA, or especially against ABBA. Oh, trying to go for that fast RC after Sphete. Trying to get a hit. We're going to mix our way in. Hit confirming with that red RC, but unfortunately, Larry bouncing up so high that we went behind us. Does get the command grab in the scramble. Not enough to kill. Still needs one more good guess or an Afro pop in our favor, and it gets it. Sphete going to get the perfect in that second round. Looking strong in this Faust. Here we go. Yo, this song's a banger. Game 2. Hellfire, Hellfire. My favorite part. Oh, that was the empty hop low. Sphete spends the burst to get out of the corner. Oh, dude, I just realized how gnarly the thrust follow-up is against ABBA specifically, right? You actually waste so much of that JR state. I was thinking about it because Sphete almost hit it. Went for the cross-up, which Larry blocked, but then got hit by the bomb on Forge. Does have meter here. Going to spend it on that counter hit confirm after No doesn't get the chance to, and the Meteors keep Sphete safe. Good luck there. The YRC buys some distance back, but Scary's still like in a pretty decent spot, right? Yeah, we're getting hit here. Feels a little scared. Spends that burst. But look at this. Now we have a chance to spend all that meter, do some crazy shit here. Tries to go for the PRC in the middle of the doors to get the mix in the middle of it. Doesn't get that hit. Does get the next one. Closes out that round. Mini Faust playing the game for us right now. Give him a second to spin that thrust, but very pretty patient here. Can I be honest, guys? Larry definitely seeing a lot of improvement, in my opinion, from these past couple tournaments. He's been making a lot of consistent, more top 8s recently here, at least at the GearGuilty Academy. My man, I've been seeing it. So Sphete in their first ever GearGuilty Academy, making it very far. Definitely has potential to move pretty far forward. Weird hit on the door right there, even though Sphete did the cross-up Scarecrow. I think it hit him to the other side. I don't know. That was a weird one. Point is that this is still a anybody's round. Sphete does have that burst. Larry, I love that 6P through the thrust. And if you give Larry too much time, you're going to be seeing more of that specific counterplay. Now that we're getting more comfortable playing this baby ABBA in the matchup. Good trumpet hit right there. The YRC buys some time, some distance back. Oh, was 2- still. Was recovering despite that trumpet. It did get the hit. J2K comes out regardless. Sphete does have that love special cancel as well to keep ourselves safe. Oh no, Larry, I don't know my ABBA input, so I don't know, like maybe there was a misinput on the K button, but the 5K guy was hit by that bomb. We're in a bomb right now. Sphete getting just a baby bombo right there with that 5K, taking Larry to the corner. The overhead connects, but the burst was ready in Larry's pocket. Sphete needs one more mix to do it, but Larry gets the back throw to start it off. Trying to get some of that install back. The fast RC and the key grab is going to do it. We got you over here near the corner now. The multi-hits get blocked. Good defense there from Sphete, but you can't block forever, especially when that ABBA is ladder comboing in your face. But this is a soft knockdown. We do got a lot of install, but not a lot of HP. Sphete going to get 5H there. Larry using the Rekka. Try the bait burst a little too early. Sphete getting that hit there first. F-ing some time back, but the uninstall means you get no punish on that command grab. Trying to get one hit. The fast RC double overhead does it. Oh my god. Yo, that was a scrambly ass game.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Okay, Scary Larry definitely very patient and neutral in general. Been seeing some anti-airs to these thrusts. This was definitely very aggressive. This was the most aggressive neutral I've seen from him in this entire set so far. So definitely great timing on my end. I mean, and look how well that paid off for Sphete, right? I mean, unless, of course, we start getting some of these hits, we get that blood back. JD does connect here. No connection yet, or rather no install yet on Larry's side, but on that counter hit 5H. Good route right there. But yeah, you want to be careful around the bomb. Larry still sends it and wisely did so. Whoa, that's a cool one right there. The Danzai going through that thrust. Gets a lot of damage here on this feet. Needs one more to close it out. And Ristic, dare I say, because we did have that uninstall, but nah, it's going to be that hop kick Red RC to close it out. Strong stuff. Oh, whoa, that is a very active command dash going through that thrust. Oh, yeah, maybe a little too aggressive there with the Rekka. Does get the hits, of course, but Sphete's bomb kept things safe for us. The thrust connected because I think that was a cross-up maybe that Larry didn't expect. Crossing up with that anchor is some heads-up strats. Uninstall coming. Sphete does have that positive bonus. Saw the J2K in that freeze frame. Was ready with the 6P after Larry. Looks like we're always running these rounds down to the wire. Couldn't get the punish because of the back crawl, lowering our hitbox. Larry staying alive despite that far slash. Of course, that's not the most impressive normal, the baby Abba far slash. Oh, man. 6P counter hit comes out. Sphete's going to take you down the screen with that 5D. A little too far out, gets bombed back. Sphete does have 50 tension, the 100-ton weight. Going to keep this Abba back in the corner. J2K gets our punish. And Larry, unfortunately, not blocking an overhead there. Sphete gets a lot of damage on the board. The doors come out. Oh, but we were hovering. Wasn't ready to block quite yet. Larry, trying to go for that uninstall, but it was forced. 6P through the really well-timed 6P to get through that thrust. But that overhead being so deadly on Sphete's side. Even if it gets blocked there, you did have the special cancel and the red RC after for the mix. So, I mean, just blocking it wasn't going to save you. You were already checkmated, so to speak. Sphete trying to get that run back, trying to move up to that grand finals. What can Larry do about that, man? Larry could fix their name in start.gg so that there isn't an extra line in their start.gg tag section. That could help. And here we go, guys. Game 4.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, yeah, okay. That burst, guys, I don't know if it's ever right to burst that. I understand it. I understand it. But if it's not going to kill you, I don't know. I don't know if you should. Sphete. Gets you doing that mix. Has the red RC thrusting you through. Larry will have that BRC, but no blood in the back pocket. Oh, there's that YRC change, but you know, Scary Larry don't give a fuck about that. We're still going to press Danzai. My man said, I want to see how that animation ends. Blocking the overhead, yes! Blocking the overhead, staying alive through that mini Faust, and then immediately rewarded. Counter hit 2S. Look at this combo right here from Scary Larry. Gets that install, gets that meaty far slash that Sphete did not expect. Larry getting this first round here on the board. Oh, there we go. Yep, having to spend that pain right away, that burst. Pretty good items there back to back, right? Those hammers basically weighing on most of Larry's meter. Was able to get our own install. So, dude, look at what we're rewarded with. Able to run this pressure up after that Danzai after 2D. Sphete blocks it out and gets the same side PRC Scarecrow. Up kick Red RC. Sphete does have burst here. Spends it early. And I kind of, you know, I like that because Larry couldn't install there. And you didn't want to give Larry any more time to build blood up. But now Larry gets a throw here. Still can't get that install, but does have meter to try to mix you with. Good block on the double overhead. But that key grab at the wall. Sphete spends that YRC, waits out some of this time of this JR. That JD is going to help us out doing that. But the counter hit confirmed from Larry closes out that game 4. Whoa, dude. I really like, and something that you have to give credit to ABBA in general is that you have to be confident at counter hit confirming some of those bar slash and 5H normals into red RCs, fast RCs, into follow-ups after. You saw right there, Larry went for Rekka 1, fast RC. I think that's 2H. I don't know. Point being that you got to be ready to do your fast RCs, bro. And I'm impressed by that. Larry, we're all impressed. Larry, you're doing a good job. We're all impressed. Larry got some fans in the chat.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Man, we got the Gold Lewis song on the random jukebox. We're fucked. Oh, wait. Is it the Gold Lewis song? It is. Oh, man. We are fucked. I don't know what that means for either player, but we are fucked. Oh, the burst getting baited, but because we still were able to get the parade, was able to keep our turn there. We did get Sphete's burst. Nice counter hit. Good counter hit routing here from Larry. Dude, I love doing the command dashes in the middle, going for the super there to get that maximum JR install. Oh my god, well-timed backdash there on the snip. Larry getting that cross up. It gets just blocked, but Sphete gets hit on the next interaction. Good fuzzy jump there from Sphete, blocking that for a second, but no special cancel on that 6H. It was minus. Larry got the punish after and is on set point. The thrust connects here. Does get a lot of damage. And the 5D connects, but no tension to keep the combo going. 100-ton weight does come out. Air block comes out. Sphete's ready with that command grab. Good blocks. That trumpet's going to give us a second to breathe. Larry was able to get it, but oh my god, Sphete air stalling long enough that it ended up not mattering. Gets our own trumpet here as well. JD the jails back. The overhead connects. Going to mix. Larry spends the hero burst. No, Larry, why the fuck did you burst? Oh, wait, we're probably fine. No!
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Last round here, Sphete's going to have that burst first. Nice 6P there on that thrust. The counter hit comes out. We do get that follow-up after Sphete trying to jail us back with that jump back. JD RCing, sees the burst, gets the follow-up after Sphete is still here in this corner. Larry's got that install. Couldn't get the overhead connection because Sphete was FDing out the low. Goes for the single hit of the overhead. Tries to hit with the low after. We got Sphete in the corner. Goes for the command dash. Doesn't get the combo after, but the fast RC does it. Larry takes it on the JD here in game 5. But what an awesome set from both those players.
Duel 1.
Guys, this is grand finals of the Ckooee Academy number 23. It's a bi-weekly beginner bracket for students of the game of Guilty Gear Strive. The winner of this bracket graduates, gets the privilege of not being able to enter anymore as you graduated the academy. See what we set up here? So anyways, that's what's on the line. The winner of this one gets in that fancy little top 8 graphic, gets a roll in the Discord, and gets that pride, that medal of honor. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Scary Larry? Scary Larry coming from the loser side, very consistent ABBA we've had here in the Academy as of late, getting up in those top 8s, but as of recently in grand finals 2 weeks back to back. Master Shake, multi-time grand finalist as well. Getting a little bit of screen freeze right there, but we're trying to make it work out here in the online scene. You play with what you can. Larry's got the round advantage. Uses that 6-speed through the sin pressure. Trying to get a follow-up hit here. Gets enough time to breathe to go into the raw install. I like that from Larry. Of course, that's the game plan, but finding interesting ways to get into it. Able to go into the Donzai, the force on. So I love the 2K there. I think that may be your best bet of trying to get a Link combo there because of how high Master Shake was in the air. But Larry heads up looking for that. Good blocks. Master Shake and then holding up there, knowing that 2K after wasn't true. Or at least I don't think it is. Larry's the one that able to get this key grab though, and that's going to be game 1 of this set. And we got some Master Shake fans. And we have Scary Larry fans. Believe it or not, there are fans of each player. Believe it or not. Here we go, guys. Game 2. Grand Finals. I like that Link 2K combo, but the burst comes out. Master Shake says, I don't want to let the wall get broken on me. Larry was able to go for that install and use some of that JR we built up, but then after the JD gets blocked, that's it. The force on install comes out. Master Shake's able to play the game here a little bit. It's going to be on that Elk Hunt Red RC. Unfortunate drop on that combo, but you get the next hit. And you keep this ab in the corner. And you know what, man? It's actually kind of smart that if you're like choosing to not break the wall, personally routing around that, like I want to save my resource, I want to keep the Abba here. I think that's actually a wise call of where the blood was. Larry was able to get a chance to breathe here. Master Shake still closes out the round. Had the stamina, I think we got it just in time, of Master Shake just taking the on-hit beat driver. I'm just saying, hey, that's enough for me. I'm going to keep the stamina for later, and it paid off, right? Because now we had it ready for that throw. Larry does have this burst, but doesn't feel pressured yet to use it. It always feels good when you get a second chance here before you had to even spend the burst, right? I mean, because look at this now. All of a sudden, we're in a really good situation. You may even see Master Shake burst on the other side of this wall. If we're put in that situation. Larry getting that multi-hitting overhead. Sees the burst with the red RC. And I don't blame Master Shake necessarily for bursting there. You did have the tension and all the stamina to back yourself up. But at that point, Larry was in a really good spot. It was hard to pick the right time to burst there. Oh. A little bit of slowdown there for a second. But hope you guys don't see that on your end. At least not too bad. DP comes out. Shake has stamina. Not enough tension yet, though. Larry actually got a second to fight back here because it looked like maybe the close ash was too meaty or something. A little bit of a whiff that Larry was able to capitalize on. Gets out approaching 2K. Fast RC takes this round. Scary Larry all of a sudden is up 2-0. Now, reminder, y'all, the way this bracket works out, it is double elimination. Larry already being on that loser side means that we are down 1 round, or 1 life, however you want to look at it. So we can't drop a set from here. In fact, we need to win 2 sets. Having a 2-0 lead to this first one is a really good advantage. Master Shake, though, could potentially lock in here and win it out. There's merit possibly to shout out to Keishu winning Evo this year and said that when he was down 3-0 in the first set to Red Ditto, who reset the bracket, that in that game 3, instead of trying to lock in and win, he was just trying to figure out data, like trying weird shit, trying new interactions, trying new RPS, literally used as a data round, and then went to the reset set and then 3-0'd Red Ditto back. So there's strategy. Master Shake, however, holding that W, that W key that is, trying to get this W. Larry doing the install there, doesn't have enough to go for a reinstall until we get that special move. Oh, try to use the RC to make things tricky. Master Shake blocked it at first, but not forever. Was ready with the DP to get out. Great tech there from Larry. The overhead connects. It's going to be the counter hit. The red RC to line it up even further. Didn't have the stamina to finish the combo. Tried to boot check you with the 2K, but it's going to be the frame trap beak driver to take that round for Master Shake. That was a long round. Super long round. Trying to get these overhead kicks, these hop kicks. Master Shake not getting that second hit of the DP, so Larry spending the burst in that situation, and it pays off. You got the counter hit. Doesn't have the install yet, trying to get a hit with that fast RC, which does work. We do get the wall break. We're in a good position here against Master Shake, who has full stamina. The doors come out and they connect. Master Shake going to go down to these doors, to these tentacles. Scary Larry up 3-0. Oh, the clash cancel, getting another 2H. Larry actually making that really interesting because we command dash to the other side. The fast RC to keep that going, but Shake was ready with the burst. Get some connecting hits here. It's going to be that hoof stomp red RC to turn this one into a wall break. But no stamina again. This situation happened already, not having the stamina afterwards to get that follow-up. Tried to use that wild assault, which was paying off for Larry in some of these previous sets, but Master Shake was outspaced. Able to link that 5K into a break on that 6H. Larry has tension here. Shake spends the knockdown on the backdash. Gets that run up 6P after the close it out. Strong stuff. It's a good set so far, guys. Second time Master Scary Larry has been in grand finals. This may be Master Shake's third. And no shame in getting the grand finals and not graduating, because it's a funnel, man. I mean, I just said it, right? Both these players have been in grand finals before, but only one can win. But we're not even thinking about shit like that, right? We're thinking about the set in front of us. We're thinking about the current game and how we're going to play Abba Sin. Good back throw there from Shake. The hoof stomp red RC has been lethal. This time we had the stamina to get the follow-up for the wall splat. And we were able to catch out some good damage. Couldn't get the hit there because Larry was already committing to that command dash. FDing back this Sin, spending that stamina to keep the pressure going, and nice counter hit on that hop kick. Larry going for a lot of raw hop kicks, and they've been connecting, man. They've been pretty good. Getting this Donzai hit here. Shake does have burst coming up. We have to see if we need to use it. Doesn't even get the chance. Larry whiff punches that DP, closes out the round. Nice hit on that blue wall assault. Master Shake. With some crazy blocks, oh my lord, but the 2K does finally open you up there. It's hard, man, trying to defend against that ladder, especially if Larry is mixing it in. Here come the double throws. That's the big Season 4 ABBA change. Goes for the burst to keep playing in this set, but it's going to be Scary Larry going up 3-1 in this first set, guys, resetting the bracket, and it's going to be Master Shake and Scary Larry in the grand finals reset.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Game 1 of grand finals reset, y'all. We got Scary Larry up against Master Shake. Larry looking pretty good here. Already up 3-1. Of course, the set got reset here. So we're back to first to 3. Master Shake trying to use that stamina to keep that counter hit combo going. Larry, at least for Master Shake's favor, is deflating on this blood. Waiting for a second to get that uninstall. Has a lot of tension if we can get a good... There it is, the hop kick red RC. Master Shake gets a counter hit JH to take you down the screen. And Larry does have the burst here. I'm about to say, I wonder if Larry was going to burst. That may have been a risky one considering Master Shake had stamina and could build this tension. But Larry, I don't know, man. We'll see. Is pretty good at using that baby ABBA hop kick RC. Doesn't get a chance to here, though. Shake is going to get that first round. Oh, couldn't get that beak driver after. Larry dashing around through. Putting Shake back in the corner. The burst gives you a second to play. The hop kick connects. You got that link after. Goes for the uninstall, though. The two S's. That first one being a little weird there, huh? Shake gets a second to fight out because of how scrambly it's been. And Larry does have tension. Spends on the reversal super. Shake waits it out for that second hit to line up the punish. I think you can also punish on that first hit, but why risk it, right? Just wait for that second hit if you know, and then get that punish. Larry spent the burst. Shake only needs one more hit to close it out, but he won't get the chance. He spends the burst. The doors come out. You're going to have to FD block everything from this point out. The YRC gives yourself a chance to play, but the back throw tech from Scary Larry turns into a throw against Master Shake, who unfortunately couldn't keep that pressure going after the stamina cancel. Larry got the back throw and going for the delay tech. So we went down to the last round. Shake still looking good here, though. Trying to keep that combo going with the red RC, unfortunately dropping it. Larry getting another second to fight here. The 6P is going to be the whiff punish. It definitely won't kill, and Larry will get this burst again. So there could be a potential gold burst in the future here. There it is. But it's going to be that spaced elk hunt from Master Shake to get a perfect. Man, that was almost a devastating game 1 for Shake that ended up just being a little delayed. A win still in his favor, but dude, Larry and that baby ABBA is so crazy good, man. Larry and Baby Abba does not make this game easy. We're going to see what Larry has here for us.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Connecting with that overhead, Shake spends the burst, doesn't want to let Larry get any of that combo. Oh my god, that was a confident ass charge dust, Master Shake. You got to rethink that one, friend. You're not going to be hitting Scary Larry with these charge dusts. My man was blocking 6Ks like crazy earlier, if that's who I was thinking of at least. Someone was blocking crazy overheads earlier. I like that mash. Shake was ready with the YRC to keep the pressure going, though, despite it. Oh my god. Yo, Larry with the fucking steps right there, man. He was hitting the fucking cha-cha slide, dude. He was hitting the Cupid shuffle right there, bro. He was taking the step forward, step back. We got a kill here, though, from Larry, showing us the whole super cinematic. Taking out Master Shake in his first round. Shake will have burst here. Oh, the 2S being a weird hit. I think Larry was in the middle of a backdash, so we couldn't get the follow-up 2H after, I think that was. Gets a hit here. And Larry was ready with the tech. Shake trying to just get a straight hit, and it finally pays off. We get it on that 5H. Oh, the 2S not connecting. Shake using that BRC to drift out of its range. Larry going for that FRC to try to catch Shake pressing. The throw connects, but we hadn't yet built up any of the Jealous Rage to go for an install. But Larry gets it on that next situation, goes for the blue wall assault, trying to catch Master Shake in the Brain Melter mix, but he's not falling for it. The counter hit comes out. Larry didn't get the punish after, though, so Shake fights out of this corner, has the stamina to keep the combo going, the pressure going, rather, and the throw kills. We're going to the last round of this game, too. Oh, Larry with that dead frame JP there for a second. We got Master Shake in the setup. It's going to be the low Donzai after that's going to take you through. And using this super, that's not enough to kill. Come on. Very close, though. So no JR. You do got burst. Master Shake has a lot of resources here, but you can't make a single mistake. And just like that, Larry command dashes in, gets under that beak driver, and gets that perfect to get game 2 on the board for this ABBA. Reset the bracket, showed you why we got here, how we got here. It's the strength of this ABBA, man. And we've been getting a lot of Grand Finals resets at the Academy in general, I feel like. So really appreciate the level of competition we've been having. Dude, Larry is one of those ABBAs that's like fucking, if they feel invincible in the round start. They're like, if I get in, I build the meter. If you hit me, I will just burst an install anyways. Oh, no, Shake going for a confident goal burst there, but Larry picking backdash out of install, which, to be fair, is a little uncharacteristic. Got the punish after, had to spend his own burst to keep this pressure going. Goes for the uninstall because it was ticking away, so Shake gets a second to breathe, but at what cost? You're getting thrown, you're getting reinstalled on, but Shake was ready with that DP. Larry going for a delayed tech. It's the back throw again. That was a weird one. The hoof stomp connects on the other side, and we did have the stamina to keep it going. The force uninstall comes out. Larry blocks out that close slash wisely, gets a counter hit, the YRC to keep it going, but the spacing trap is in Larry's favor, gets the super, and closes out that round. That's crazy. Larry been pretty throw heavy in the latter half of this tournament. Shake getting some good hits here. Taking Larry to the corner. But the red RC gets the burst from Shake's pocket. Shake's going to actually send you through after using his own red RC. No, he doesn't have the stamina again. And what I mean by that, folks, is that he can't use the stamina to cancel the second hit of DP to get the wall splat. So now he's trying to build that stamina back up. But Larry took that pause in the matchup to go to install, and it paid off because now Shake's in the corner. The YRC gives us some time to breathe, and we were able to build that stamina now. We're using a lot of it on that string, though. Larry was able to still live. The burst comes out. That's a crazy burst, Larry. Larry, that is a crazy burst. Shake needs one more hit or a special move to take it, and it's going to be the beak driver. All of a sudden, Master Shake's in a really good spot. We get a punish here. Larry with some good FD blocks. Gets 6P'd, unfortunately, or tries to pick 6P, but gets beak driver regardless because it was a little too preemptive, possibly. Master Shake building that tension. No stamina, though, so scary Larry if we can just get out of the tension typhoon. But no, it's going to be that Hawkbaker red RC. Not enough to kill. The wall damage was already very high, so Larry gets a chance to fight here. Going to be very active on that string. What was that? 2S? Is that 2S, 2H? I'm not sure. Master Shake taking game 3 here with a perfect. Trying to graduate from the GearGuilty Academy. And I'm keeping it real, man. Master Shake definitely deserves it at this point. This is Scary Larry's second time in Grand Finals. Is definitely more than a threat to try to take out Master Shake. Has already reset the bracket and only needs 2 more games to be the first ABBA to graduate GearGuilty Academy ever. Can they do it, or is Master Shake third-time Grand Finalist? Is he going to graduate before he gets on the boat? They were going for a very early install there. Slamming that 5H install. Counter hit comes out. We get the follow-up. Shake has burst here. Doesn't need to use it yet. In fact, gets the back throw. And Larry had already spent some of that burst on Blue Wild Assault, so we weren't able to try to fight out of that corner. We will get it here, of course, if they decide to use it. He does have tension here. Master Shake's got you in the corner. The overhead connects again. The red RC sees the burst, and Master Shake is on tournament point. All of a sudden, Larry in a bad spot spending that burst. We're trying to get a straight hit to go into that install again. This time it's going to be that hop kick. Trying to get that 2S, but the recovery's high, so even if you whiff that first one, you got the second one to follow you up. Master Shake uses that DP to put ABBA here in the corner. That blood meter is going down. We're trying to fight out of the corner to get something started, but we haven't got the chance yet. Now we'll probably just have to uninstall. Nice job uninstalling there. Larry was able to do that just in time to get the Jealous Rage here, but Master Shake doesn't give you the chance to spend it. The YRC comes out. We're going to jump in with that double JS. We're going to take ABBA to the corner. Couldn't keep it going, and now we're out of stamina, so we can't use it here to get that wall splat potentially. Still has this ABBA in the corner. Guys, one more combo for this Sin will take it. And Larry concedes. Master Shake takes it there on that beak driver. This Sin moves on, graduates from GearGuilty Academy number 23 just in time before we get on the boat. All right, guys, I got a raid. 10 seconds on the clock, guys. Check out the GearGuilty every Friday, where we got redemption brackets now, as well as a free-to-enter $50 prize pool. Check out our beginner brackets on Saturdays over here, and check out the GearGuilty offline in Edgewater, Maryland at Token MTG. That's it for me, guys. You have a great weekend. Peace out.